They're my kind of munchies. They're your kind of munchies, don't play me for a fool. I got cereal, I got donuts, I got cookies too. I got chips and dips and dibbly doos, Mountain Dew, oh yeah. Cold bread on the counter, gone in a minute, yeah. Coca-Cola makes me sad. No more mellow yellow. But I see that she's puffed back and I get a little mellow. I got the munchies, I got the munchies, I got the munchies. Bring the munchies. If you got them, then you know me. If we don't got them, you suck homie. I got the munchies, I got the munchies. Red licorice and the whole bag. They're my kind of munchies. They're your kind of munchies. We got the giant jug that we got from the cops. Smoking me, I don't know, but the hunger never stops. You can keep your clean plate. I'm reaching for the stash. One bite, then another bite, and I'm already back. If you got them cars, I want the crunchy kind. Anything that hits my teeth feels like a perfect time. Coca-Cola makes me sad. No more mellow yellow. But I see that she's puffed back and I get a little mellow. I got the munchies, I got the munchies, I got the munchies. Bring the munchies. If you got them, then you know me. If we don't got them, you suck homie. I got the munchies, I got the munchies. They're licorice and the whole thing. They're my kind of munchies. They're your kind of munchies. Cold bread, I can make it disappear. Donuts, cookies, cereal. Bring the whole line here. Cold bread, I can make it disappear. Cheese puffs in the front seat, and I am very clear. I got the munchies, I got the munchies, I got the munchies. Bring the munchies. If you got them, then you know me. If we don't got them, you suck homie. I got the munchies, I got the munchies. Red licorice and the whole thing. They're my kind of munchies. They're your kind of munchies. playing again, crying from laughing. Can't feel my chest. Bad ideas, best kind of friends. Pack yourself a bowl, we're about to begin. Wow! Two Stone with Marco and Johnny. Light it up and kick off the party. Two Stone with Marco and Johnny. Head full of smoke, no better place to be. Two Stone with Marco and Johnny. Turn it up and just laugh your stress away. Two Stone with Marco and Johnny. Two Stone, too stupid, 2 hours of hilarity. Too Stone, too stupid. Tuesday nights every week.
All right, everybody, we're live tonight. It is Two Stoned live from, where am I? Pahrump, Nevada, and an undisclosed location in the Pacific Northwest. This is GWO Stoned, and I am Johnny.
And I am Marco, and what another glorious Tuesday it is. And I don't know about you, but I stumbled across some interesting things to talk about for this week, at the very least.
You know, some weeks I do shows, and I sit there for hours going, what the fuck are we going to do? There is nothing to do.
I
And
know.
then tonight, I got 85 things to talk about. Literally, there's so much shit going on right now.
Sometimes the stars align for us where we're just like, oh God, what are we going to talk about?
I mean, we got so much shit to talk about tonight. I mean, I guess we'll start out with the bummer news.
Which one?
The guy with the scooter. The scooter guy's dead.
Oh, yeah. This is going to break somebody's heart, but I have no idea who this guy is.
You have no idea who Oliver Tree is?
Should I?
You're a young guy. I mean, he's a young hipster.
Yes, I understand that he is within my demographic. However, I also grew up listening to music that existed when I was swimming in my dad's nutsack. So
I got familiar with this guy back when what's the name of that show? It was on FX with the rapper. God damn it, the white rapper guy. He had a TV show, anyways, but he went and made a bigger scooter to make fun of Oliver Tree. What the fuck was the name of that show? It was so good. God damn it, I'm not even high yet. But that's the first, and I'm like, okay, who's this guy? And I keep hearing, oh, he sold 3 million records. This guy sold 10 million records.
yeah, and he died. And he died. Yeah. This 10 million albums in his entire career, and then it got snuffed out by, I think he was flying in Brazil. He was in a helicopter in Brazil, and the two helicopters crashed into each other.
Yeah, I would consider this music and comedy for the autistic, for the mentally challenged.
His music, Oliver Tree?
Yeah. His whole shtick is riding scooters. 2 scooters at a time. Big scooters, little scooters. Look, I ride a scooter and I have a weird mullet.
Yeah, but I mean, he's touring in Brazil, so I guess he was doing pretty all right for himself, right? Obviously, the shtick worked.
Absolutely phenomenal. Guy's one of the biggest stars ever. And I you know, when things get big and you watch it, like, remember Nickelback?
Do I remember Nickelback like they aren't still active?
It's like they sell millions of records. You're like, one day you're like, you know what? If millions of people are listening to Nickelback, it can't be all that bad, right? It's worse.
Yeah. And it's one of those weird things where, like, anytime I bump into somebody, I'm just like, so you know that Nickelback sells millions of records, right? You're like, yeah, I know. It's not crazy. I'm like, yeah, it is crazy. Do you listen to Nickelback? No. Do you? No. Do you know anybody who listens to Nickelback? No. Then who the fuck is buying these records?
Are they buying them themselves?
Do they just have millions of family members and friends? People apparently like him, but I guess people are just so openly hate them so much that the actual Nickelback fans are just like, huh, Yeah, they suck. Hmm.
You know what the ironic thing is? If there was no Nickelback, there would have never been a Slipknot. There would have never been a Nuclear Front.
What in
Uh,
the hell are you talking about?
um, they were on Roadrunner Records. Nickelback.
Yeah, yeah.
So Nickelback made millions and millions of dollars, so they could actually put funding into supporting bands like Slipknot and promoting them and putting money into them.
I'm
Basically,
not.
Nickelback basically financed the whole death metal movement.
Well, look, well, I'm not saying that they're terrible people. I'm sure they're decent enough guys. They seem like decent enough guys, but their music fucking sucks.
Their music sucks, but it's the most ironic band ever. Nobody listens to them, but yet they're millionaires. And if it wasn't for them, no Slipknot.
I bet you it's because they're Canadian. They're like the biggest Canadian band alive right now, I think.
Yeah,
They
because
gotta
Canadians
be,
are
right?
pretty. Maybe they sell about 90% in Canada, in the Midwest.
That's that's what I'm saying though. Like maybe they're just surviving off of Canadian money.
If you have bedazzled jeans, if your butt pockets have bedazzled patterns on them, you might be a Nickelback fan.
And it's because you did them yourself. It wasn't because your girlfriend thought they'd be cute.
If your old lady handles a beer and a cigarette in the same hand at the same time, you might be a Nickelback fan. So he's dead. He's dead. He said he was going to die. He just left Atlantic Records a month ago, and he said that they were going to kill him, and now he's dead. He said he didn't want to sign his life away in blood. By the way, all of this shit that I'm saying is bullshit.
Of course it is.
But that's what everybody's saying online. Oh, people do die. There are accidents.
Yeah, there are accidents.
There's not 5 guys in a room together plotting every evil thing that ever happens to anybody.
Who the fuck is plotting to kill this dude and why?
He's a voice of a generation of I don't know what.
A generation of what?
I guess it was kind of like, when my grandpa, when I went to go see Pet Detective with my grandpa, and I am laughing my ass off, and I look at my grandpa, and he's like, I don't understand any of this. Why is this funny? So I think that might be where I'm at on this Oliver Tree situation, because I don't get one thing he's done.
I'm sure I've heard his music before and didn't realize it was him, but I can't think of a single thing that he has done. He has not been on my radar once.
I would describe his sense of humor of Tim and Eric-ish, that type of humor. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, that's not bad.
Totino's Pizza's funny. Nothing funny about Totino's Pizza.
It's funny when you say it.
So rest in peace, Oliver Twist, and or not Oliver Twist.
Yes. Rest in peace, Oliver Tree. No disrespect to you or your fans or your family, but I just did. I don't care. I never listened to you, but rest in peace nonetheless.
He's just the kind of guy that did. No one would ever have a bowl cut. Give me a bowl cut. Let me wear, members only jackets, and let me just be a weirdo.
Why the bowl cut?
He does stand out. I mean, you notice that fucker 10 miles away.
I guess it worked. Yeah, you're right.
I mean, everything he did worked. I don't understand why it worked. And I don't think I ever will.
And I guess we never will because he's dead.
That, and thank God, rest in peace, Autistic King. I don't know. I sit and watch this stuff that the kids think is funny, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm done. I'm done. I can't relate anymore. It's over.
Yes, I know. We're getting old, Johnny. It's happening. There's nothing you can do about it.
And I don't want to be one of them old guys like the Steve Buscemi meme with the skateboard.
How do you do, fellow kids? Yeah.
All right. Well, moving along. Did you know on Sunday the White House had a fight? Did you hear about
yes. Yes, I did hear about that. I didn't watch the fight in full myself, but I did see the highlights.
Did you know what almost happened?
Well, I did know that Sean Strickland was originally supposed to be there, but then they refused to let him fight for some reason.
Okay. Well, tonight we're gonna head a very similar place of evil and shitdom in America. A group of individuals showed up with guns and drones to kill the president, vice president, and military veterans at the event.
And how did that go?
Didn't go well. They got caught.
Gee,
At
almost
the
like
last
they were
second.
prepared.
And the leader of this group is this guy. Look at this fucking clown.
Why is he so happy?
I don't know, because he thinks that he didn't do anything wrong, maybe? I don't know, but look where he's from. Fucking Nebraska.
So the guy who he organized this shit in Nebraska?
In Nebraska. He bought a church. This is like 101 cult shit. And was teaching Islam. And he was paying guys and giving them guns to go out and shoot people. And they wired up a bunch of drones with C4. And they did it all in their little church in Nebraska. Pa's reality is here. He's lurking, but he's here. So, yeah, I guess our terrorist cell is in Nebraska.
Well, looks like, well, I mean, without their ringleader, I don't think they have much else to do. So, I guess they're, cut off the head of the snake and the body will die, that whole thing. But I don't think that works with terrorists.
I mean, if I saw this guy in the street, I wouldn't give him $1, let alone follow him.
Yeah, that's the thing with cult leaders or people that organize terrorist groups. Like, there's so many times where people say, like, oh, he was such a charismatic leader and just the way that he spoke. But as an outsider looking in, you're just like, this dude's a fucking lunatic. Yes. What are you talking about? You know?
You got that fucking broccoli hair.
Yeah, you expect me to believe that you're in charge? Like, and this is coming from me. This is very hypocritical of me to say, but if you're the one in charge, you need a goddamn haircut.
And I thank God to the FBI. Thank God to because what would have happened if this would have been successful yesterday or Sunday? Today would be a completely different day in America.
Oh yeah. If the president, the vice president was killed, and all of the, like, the fighters definitely would have been killed. The veterans definitely would have been killed. Like, so much would have gone horribly wrong. But unfortunately for them, and fortunately for everybody else, the White House is on that shit. Almost like this is the third attempt or something.
Yeah, I mean, the president should probably just lay off on doing, public appearances from here on out. Probably a good idea.
Isn't it just a game at this point?
It really is. It's like it's like a deep video game. That should be a video game. Not on the president of the United States, maybe on the president of a fictional country, of course. But
right.
You just every mission would be trying to assassinate the president, putting a group together, a gang, like this guy buying a church in Nebraska.
Well, there's not exactly like that, but there is a series of video games that's called Sniper Elite, where your job is to sneak into enemy territory and execute assassinations of high-ranking enemy soldiers. And it is set in World War II, is the thing. And there is a mission where you have to go and assassinate Hitler. And it's obviously in a fictional setting. But there is a DLC mission where you go and assassinate Hitler, but there is like 4 different body doubles lined up all over the place.
Oh, that sounds badass, actually.
Yeah, so you kind of have to like listen to soldiers and gather information to try and figure out which one's the real one. And you don't know if you killed the real Hitler until you leave the mission and it tells you.
Hitler has died.
Yeah. Although there was one thing that they included in the game that I thought was kind of funny is that in Sniper Elite, when you shoot from a long distance of like past 100 yards or something like that, the game will actually hit slow motion and follow the bullet as it travels across the map. And when it hits your target, they go into X-ray mode and it just shows how their body just gets obliterated from this bullet. And if you manage to shoot the right Hitler in the testicles, you'll notice that he has one testicle.
Oh, that is awesome. What is it?
Yeah.
Sniper Elite, it's called?
Sniper Elite. Yeah, there's like 4 or 5 of them. But yeah, maybe that's a game that we should put on the list for things to do on Twitch. Like, those games are fun, but it's very complicated and tricky at times. But yeah, it's fun just sniping motherfuckers from like thousands of yards away and watching their heads explode in slow motion. You know.
That did happen real life once.
Oh yeah.
Had the guy in the trunk. He just park his car, get in his trunk. He actually had the kid in the trunk already. They'd open the lid out, put the gun out, and they'd start shooting people at Home Depot for no reason.
Yeah.
What is wrong with everybody? Settle down. What would have happened? Say you would have been successful and you would have knocked everybody out of the country, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't think that the next guys coming in are going to be just as bad? You think they're going to be better? I mean, it's not going to make anything better by killing anybody. It just a bigger asshole is going to come in that we didn't elect. We'll have another Lyndon B. Johnson situation here. We don't want that.
Yeah, exactly. Do you really want... Well, I guess that's why they wanted to kill both Trump and J.D. Vance at the same time. It's like, look, we don't want Trump to be president, but we definitely don't want that asshole being president either.
That's the reason why Trump picks shady vice presidents. They're like, do we really want Pence? No, leave him alone.
Exactly. I honestly think that was his strategy for picking Pence the whole time. Is like, if they kill me, then that means Pence is president, and they definitely don't like him.
Guy sucks.
That's why I always thought my strategy was, if I was elected president, is that I would pick my vice president to be someone from the other side, so that way, if they kill me, then they can make him be the vice president. But I can tell him the whole time, like, just so you know, if they kill me and they make you the vice president, you know that they killed me to make you the president. Just remember that.
Literally, if I was president, I would be in the fucking deep dive basement of the White House in the nuclear fallout shelter. I would be there in my underwear.
You would never leave. No press conferences. No nothing.
Everything done by Zoom. Everything Zoom. Green screens now. I mean, Howard Stern makes it look like he's in the studio with people. You know what I mean? We got green screens. We got technology, and you know what? We'd save a lot of money on Secret Service and a lot of money on flying around.
Yes, but the president has to be present for diplomatic concerns. But if you're doing it all on Zoom, then I guess it doesn't matter. But I mean, if you're going to if you're going to a place that's been ravaged by tornadoes or something like that to try and show your support, and you're doing it on Zoom, and you just have a Secret Service agent holding up a tablet in front of a group of people, you know what I mean? Like,
see, but the difference is I would get shit done. See, there's a difference of going there. Oh boy, this is horrible. We're gonna see what we can do about this. But I'd be at my basement going, I already sent you guys the check. Do you need me there? No, you don't. I love you all. Now I gotta get back to sleeping. That's why I'll never be president.
No, but that's the thing, though. There is no way that either of us will be president, and thank God that neither of us will be president, because it would not end well for anybody. It would not end well if Johnny was president, because he would just shirk all responsibility that he would have as president. And me, I could not be president, because I would look into any way that I can to be full-on dictator, and I wouldn't apologize for it either. Because I would just flat out be like, look, shit needs to change, and I only have 4 years to do that. And I don't know if you noticed, but 4 years isn't really a lot of time. So I have a list of people that have really fucked us over in the last 40 years. So if you don't get up here and explain yourself right now, I'm going to introduce you to my friend that I brought in my pocket. Secret Service, you fuck off. You know?
Hey, Tommy Callahan, remember in 4th grade when you punched me in the stomach and stole my sandwich? We're sending you to Guantanamo Bay, motherfucker.
I'm not even talking about that. I'm just like, there's so many people that are in Congress that have just been there for decades and have either done fuck all or have actively fucked us over. My plan would be, look, I have a list of people that I personally believe have no reason to be here anymore. So this is your one chance to walk away and retire. And if you don't, then you better have a damn good explanation for why you should keep your job, because if not, I will excuse you myself.
The best political guy of all time was Saddam Hussein. He did that first day in office.
Yeah, I mean that's a pretty
Senate, the Congress, or whatever they have over there, the Parliament, and he goes, "All right, I am the boss now. This is what we're doing, and if you don't like it, there's the door. Walk out now." And you know, come up against me. They walked outside. They gunned him down with machine guns, murdered them all.
Yeah,
and
I'm not saying.
Anybody else got a problem with what I'm doing? Everybody's else like, no, mister, we're totally on board with this.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't go that far, but that's what I mean, though, is that like I'm just here to get shit done, and if that means I have to fuck shit up in order to do it, then fine. You know,
to be a boss, you have to be an asshole, and to be the president of the United States, you just got to be a dick. You can't be a nice guy. Actually,
there's a thing that I can send you so that maybe you could try and learn a thing or two about American history, but in layman terms. You know, Shane Gillis has a podcast.
Yeah.
There's a podcast that he did with Louis C.K., weirdly enough, where they went through every single president in American history and just talked about their highlights, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But it's very interesting and very cool. But there is a thing that they brought up that is so true, is that the thing about American presidents is that the more you look into them, there's really only 2 types of presidents. And I'm not talking about Republicans and Democrats. There are 2 types of presidents throughout American history. There's nerds that have really good ideas and cowboys who got shit done. That's literally both types of presidents that we have had, is that we've had nerds who came up with the laws and came up with the rules and the regulations and the taxes. And like, we have nerds who came up with the shit that made the rules and what they are and made society. And then there's cowboys that we've elected, like literal cowboys, basically like George Bush or fucking Teddy Roosevelt. But Ronald Reagan, I suppose. But yeah, you know, but cowboys who were just like, I'm the president and I'm here to fuck shit up. I'm here to get shit done. I don't care what is formal or what is politically correct. I'm the goddamn president. You know?
Yeah, I mean, it's getting to a point now where Trump is doing everything right, and no matter what he does, it's wrong. It's wrong. It's bad. Get him out.
What do you mean? It's always been like that.
It's just, I've had enough. I mean, it's getting to the point now where there's these crazy guys are trying to kill people for no reason.
Yeah, they're freaking out. I know, they're trying to kill him like he's going to get elected for a 3rd term or something.
I think I brought this up before on the show, but it's like when you have 2 separate types of friends that you hang out with in 2 different groups.
Mm-hmm.
You tell your one group of friends how big of a dick this guy is. So when you and your friends go and this guy shows up and hangs out with you, everybody always has this picture in their mind that this guy's a fucking dick, even though the guy's done nothing. But if the guy does one little slip up or anything, everybody's like, fuck you, get out of here, you piece of shit. We knew you were a dick. And it's just like, you poison the well. The well is poisoned on President Trump. There's people literally out that lose their minds just by hearing that name. by seeing a hat.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
There are people that
crazy.
still foam at the mouth and have a goddamn aneurysm over a goddamn hat.
But on the other hand, I've been watching all these soccer fans come over from all these other countries.
Oh, dude, I love seeing all of these European people coming over to America and just like actively dying from the heat.
That and absolutely loving this place.
Yes, they love this. They love America. Like it's
And
either it's straight up American Europeans just being like, you know what? I'm not gonna talk shit about how America isn't a walkable country anymore because I get it now. There is so much place, you know. And then there's other places that's just like, dude, I went to a Buc-ee's. Holy fuck, dude. You know, it's just like it's the craziest shit.
I saw a lady had a life-changing experience at the fucking Golden Corral.
Golden Corral. Golden Corral, it fucking sucks. That is bottom tier American
That's
food,
how
in my
much
opinion.
the food sucks in England. At the go, they're like, I couldn't believe it, yet. I got up and I got a plate of food and I got a steak and a chicken and I says, how much extra for the chicken? And they're like, it's all the same price. All the
all
same.
you
I
can
can
eat.
have it all. You can have anything you want here. Well, what if just on one plate? No, go grab a new plate. How many plates can I get? As many as you want. How much ice cream? As much as you can fill in your fat stomach.
Listen. I understand that you're British and you don't speak proper English, but what do you not understand about all you can eat?
That I love watching these people stand next to these giant lifted trucks going, what the fuck? Like our semis aren't even this big in England.
Yeah, yeah. I did see one video come out of it though. Where there was a I think he was British or Australian. I couldn't tell, but he rented one of those big lifted trucks. And so he filmed himself driving this giant ass pickup truck going down the highway, and he's just blasting country music on the radio, and he's just like, you know what? I've been driving in America for about 40 minutes now, and I gotta say, I get it now. Like, it's just like, just totally like, this is the greatest thing ever.
It's weird how we take being in America for granted so much. It's like
We do.
it's like when you grow up in a place and you go eat your pizza place every week and you complain about it. Oh, this fucking place sucks. Oh, I guess we'll eat at Zito's again this week. Just the only place in town. And then you move
Mhm.
away. And like 3 years later, you're like, what I would give for a piece of that pizza right now. I had no idea how good it was.
I know. You move to another place and you're just like, God, there is no good pizza place around here. Holy shit.
I had no idea I actually had the absolute greatest thing at the time growing up.
I know. I could have had more of that pizza. I've been so blind.
So, I mean, everybody that complains that America sucks, that's in America, enough. It doesn't suck. This place rules. It really
Yeah.
is an awesome place.
Yeah, we literally have British people eating their words about how much America sucks just because they came over to America to watch us play their game.
That and the other thing too, they're like the well has been poisoned by our own media so bad about us. All we do is talk shit about ourselves all day.
Hmm.
So everybody from America thinks they're coming over and going to get shot. There's the racism is going to get them. Watch out for all the racism. Watch out for the shootings. Watch out for all the chaos. And then they're like, we showed up today and everything's beautiful and nice and everybody's been really nice to us. Where the hell's this America you've been talking about? Are you been trying to keep us out? See how that poisons the well? We poison our own well on our own country. It's fucking horrible.
Well, yeah, where's this violence and shit that we've been hearing about? Are you trying to keep us out? Well, would you believe me if I said yes?
And I like him going to the Walmart. Go up and get a giant thing of peanut butter. And he goes, holy shit, it's bigger than my fucking skull. How much fucking peanut butter are you motherfuckers eating?
Yeah, I think it's estimated that the average American child consumes 10,000 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches by the time they're 18.
God damn. You know, even me as an American, that giant ball, that giant container of cheese balls is embarrassing. It is
I
embarrassing.
I have eaten one of those. I've eaten an entire container of cheese balls by myself once. I ate it, and I'm not gonna say I'm proud of it.
I'm sure your stomach didn't thank you.
Yeah, I'm actually regretting talking about this now that my stomach doesn't feel good now. I repressed that memory actually for a reason.
Like they're going around just looking at the oversized section. They're like, who needs this much? You guys are fat.
Yeah, well, I remember talking with one of my Australian buddies. I asked them if they had ever been to America, and one of them said that they did. Um, they basically spent a month in America, and they just flew all over to like like the big cities. Like, he went to like New York and Boston and Houston and Seattle. Like, he just bounced around all over the place. Um, but he said that he first landed in Los Angeles, and so I asked him, what was the first thing that you did because you were in America? You were like, okay, I'm in America now, so I'm gonna go and do this. And he said, I went to a Taco Bell. I was like, why Taco Bell? And he said, well, because Taco Bell is something that's always been referenced in like movies and TV and stand up and stuff, and we don't have Taco Bell in Australia. So I wanted to see what the big deal was about. And I was like, okay, fair enough. What did you think? And he said, well, the food was terrible, but he said, but the one thing that blew my mind was he asked me how big of a cup I wanted for my order, and I said, you know what, just give me the biggest one you had, because I wanted to see, and I said, for one, the size of the cup is fucking huge. Like, an Australian large is like our mediums, you know? And so he's like, so for one, the size of the cup is fucking huge. But then at the bottom of the cup, it was a smaller cup so that you could fit it in your cup holder. And he was just like, his mind was blown about how the bottom of the cup was narrowed so that you can fit it in the cup holder. And he's just like, no wonder you guys drink soda all day. This is awesome.
By the way, I got to call out a soda guy. The soda guy that fills up his fucking mug, his fucking 240-ounce mug basically every day.
Yeah,
What do you think is going to happen to your body drinking that much soda every day?
The only reason, I did that too, but that was only because me and my brother were splitting that. You know what I mean? Like, we would fill that, and then we would take that shit home, and then we would put it in bottles. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, like, there's motherfuckers that, like, before work, fucking fill her up, and the pop tastes like shit in 20 minutes, no matter what it is.
I'll see if I can find. There was a clip that I saw. I don't remember where it was from, but I'll see if I can find it and send it to you. But it's just this fat dude was on a podcast, and he was just like, "Hey, you want to see my dieting trick?" And the host was like, "Okay, yeah, sure." And so he pulls out like a half bottle of Mountain Dew and a half bottle of Diet Mountain Dew, and he pours the Mountain Dew into the Diet, and he's just like, "There. See, it's like I made my own Diet Mountain Dew." And then takes a swig, and the host just like stares at him for a second. He's like, "Wow, so you're just actually retarded, huh?" Just straight up like, "Wow, so you're really just that stupid, huh?" Like,
you put it in the bottle.
Yeah. You just because you mix Diet Mountain Dew with the regular, you have Diet Mountain Dew again. Wow.
You Mountain Dew to me was the absolute worst addiction I've ever had.
Oh, same.
You know what it does? You're fucking thirsty because you're stoned, and you take a drink, and it quenches your thirst for like 2 seconds, right? And then all of a sudden, you're 4 times thirstier. And before you know it, the can's gone.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's so much sugar in just one can of Mountain Dew. There's so much sugar in one can of Mountain Dew. It looks like a fist size. It's like not even a handful of sugar. It's like the size of your fist if you put it in a Ziploc bag. You know what I mean?
It is terrible.
It is.
Shit. And I would buy a case. 24 cans.
Oh yeah. Like I said, me and my brother would get one of those 200-liter fucking jugs and fill it with Mountain Dew. We loved Mountain Dew. That shit was delicious.
And I remember a landlord threw me out of a house. I was renting from him because I'd polish off the thing, and I'd never go in the basement of the house. I would just throw the box down the stairs. So after 2 years, there was about 400 boxes of Mountain Dew boxes downstairs, and he goes, "You got to get the fuck out of here, you weirdo."
Jesus Christ.
I poisoned myself with Mountain Dew. It was so bad. I poisoned myself. I almost killed myself.
Yeah. Well, because you're not meant to drink that much Mountain Dew in one sitting. That's the point. But we're Americans, which means that we have the freedom to kill ourselves slowly if we wish.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't just a couple of. It was like first thing you wake up, got to have a Mountain Dew for breakfast.
Breakfast
for lunch. And now it's time to come home and get stoned after work. Oh, I got to do a podcast. You look over and I'm like, oh my God. I just drank 10 Mountain Dews in 3 hours. They're so good. It's so good.
Actually, speaking of Mountain Dews, have you tried the new dirty Mountain Dews?
No, I can't ever drink Mountain Dew again, unfortunately.
Okay, that's fair. But
I did go on a little Melly Yellow stint, but that really turned out terribly for me.
Yes, no need to bring up those memories again. But I will say I would recommend you at least try a dirty Mountain Dew, just because I'm curious on what your take of it is. Because it's Mountain Dew, but it has vanilla syrup flavoring in it. That's what makes it dirty.
Yeah, doesn't it have like coffee creamer in it?
It's not coffee creamer, but it basically is kind of. Yeah, it's similar to that. It's vanilla cream stuff, sure. But here's the thing. I normally love that shit with my soda, with Coke or Pepsi or anything like that. But with Mountain Dew, it's like, I don't know. It just seems weird. I don't know whose idea it was. Like, this citrus flavored soda, you know what it needs? Vanilla. Like, I don't know who wanted that. I don't know whose idea that was. I think it's okay. But then I had my dad try it, and now he keeps telling me every time I go to the store, he's like, "Oh, can you get some dirty Mountain Dew while you're there?" He's like
shamefully.
Yeah.
Them dirty Dews.
Yeah. He's just like, "Yeah, can you get me some more dirty Dew?" It's just like, the shit isn't even that good. He's like, "Yes, it is."
All right, tomorrow night I'm gonna go buy a Dirty Dew, and I'll do my review live. First taste tomorrow night.
Yeah, that seems like
tune in for that.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have an AI thumbnail for it and everything.
You got a cliffhanger for you already. We're not even close to being done.
Will Johnny do the Dirty Dew?
So, speaking of Dirty Dew, and speaking of me being tricked, I've been tricked again with a drink.
Oh God, what now?
I saw this today and I was like, where can I get this? Can I get this at the dispensary? Or can I order it? And guess what? I got boomered today again by AI.
With how much you messed around with AI, I thought like you would be better at catching on by now. But I will say this
is a really good. I think I manifest things that I want, and I'll believe it because of that.
Yeah, yeah, you want it to be real so bad, and that's why you believe it. But I will say, as far as AI generated images go, this one isn't too bad. It does look pretty legit. However, why is it in a kitchen?
Yeah, and why does the kitchen have weed everywhere?
Yeah, why does the kitchen have weed everywhere? It doesn't look like a Red Bull promo at all.
And by the way, what kind of night are you going to have drinking 500 milligrams of THC with Red Bull? What kind of night are you going to have? Doesn't sound like fun.
You tell me, buddy.
I'm still recovering from that fucking THCP. Jesus Christ.
Does that come in liquid form?
That sent me back about 3 weeks in my life. I'm not even kidding. It comes in any form you want if you're psycho. Do you know how much of that is in a pot plant? All right, pause is back, baby. He's ready to talk. He's angry. No, I'm kidding.
How much THCP is in a plant, you mean?
Yeah.
No, I have no idea.
It's like 0.00001%.
Okay, so we're talking about basically an entire acre of weed plants.
To get a gram of THCP, that's basically 6,000 plants.
So, yeah, like I said, probably like a quarter acre. I don't know.
So how is it so cheap? Why can I buy a gummy worth $3 when it takes 6,000 plants to make one of them? Or are they creating a synthetic version of it?
That's the only thing that makes sense to me.
Pause. There's no way you're drinking 3 of those with 500 milligrams. That's 1,500 milligrams of THC. That is 372 grams of caffeine. Dude, you're going to be out in the backyard again, just tripping on stumps.
Honestly, if anybody can handle 3 of those 500 milligram THC Red Bulls, I think it would be Pause.
Yeah, I thought it was a man when it came to THC and products. Like, yeah, you pussies freaking out on gummies. Come on.
And then the gummy finally hit you.
But yeah, if I was that should be made illegal. I don't want people driving on that shit.
The one weed thing that Johnny has stumbled across is like, this is bad.
This is bad. I do not recommend. Pause used to take 900 milligrams of caffeine a day. I can't even imagine that crash. I hated speed because of the crash. Oh, that crash. Oh. Well, you just take more speed. Yeah, then you die early.
Yeah. You're not trying to die. You're just trying to go fast. You have to stop eventually.
I used to sell speed when I was in high school.
How the fuck did you get your hands on speed in high school?
Oh, I worked at the truck stop. And they sold those White Cross pills, with the caffeine pills or whatever.
Right. Okay.
So I would steal boxes and boxes of them and just go home and crush them up and put just a little bit of vanilla powder in it. And I would sell it as Coke. And everybody thought it was real Coke. They fucking bought the shit out of it. Oh my God. The taste of that stuff was awful. You just chewed it. That guy's just a fucking man. He's a pit bull. That's this Pause. Just a fucking man.
Yeah, dude, he's a soldier. What do you mean?
I got to find the clip of that guy kicking that guy's ass. I mean, you think you're a man, and then you see he's like, I just chew 900 milligrams of speed a day. Like it was goddamn certs.
Yeah, there are just some times where you bump into somebody where you're just completely outmatched man-wise, and you're just like, nah, I'm just gonna walk away.
Yeah, I know better. You call me a pussy all you want.
Yep, you can call me a pussy all you want, buddy, because I'm not gonna say you're wrong. Because if I did, I think you would break my jaw.
200 milligram pills, man, that is crazy. That dude's reckless. He's insane.
I get my caffeine the old-fashioned way by drinking sugar-free energy drinks.
Okay, I was telling you about this guy last night, and I gotta show you this because I've never seen a man like this in my entire life. I've never seen a guy fight literally 1,000 people at the same time.
Oh yes, please. I've been dying to see this. I'm pretty sure I have seen it already, but I'd love to see it again.
My God, when I saw this, I go, I'm not a man. I am not a man. This guy is what you call a man. Oh, let me fix this. Sorry, real super quick. There we go. It's the little things, Johnny. No, why are you doing that now? Don't do that. Don't do that. Why are you moving like that? Don't do that. All right. Look at the people just fucking run from him. Like parting the fucking seas. Sucker punching guy turns around. Hey, I'll kick your ass. A second. I'll be right back.
He ain't stopping for shit.
Once the people just run from him, just split. Guys picking him. You don't give a fuck. You're not out.
Nobody's going. I'm not sure.
I don't know if he's climb behind him. The cops are like, I'm protecting the people from him.
What the fuck happened to that dude?
He just straight fell out. By the way, he beat those guys' asses with a cell phone in his hand. Kind of looks like Beetlejuice. Well, that was Beetlejuice for a second from the Howard Stern show.
Is this Beetlejuice's dad?
I mean, the guy's fucking out of shape. Not that tall. Look at his foot here. The cops are not protecting him. They're protecting the people from him.
I don't know if it would be. I don't know if it would be possible somehow. But if I was part of the Spurs, I would get the team to sign a fucking jersey and have it sent to this dude.
This dude, I take care of myself. No shit. People that want to fucking kill him. Do you know I don't do live appearances?
We smoking your man!
Well, hold on. Is that guy smoking crack?
What the fuck was that?
Let's go back here just a second.
Yeah, go back a second.
We smoking your man!
Is that it looks like a fucking crack pipe.
It's either a crack pipe or a cigarette, whatever that is.
We smoking!
Or a really weird rolled joint.
Yeah, that doesn't look like it. It looks like a hand rolled something.
Your man!
You know that guy isn't on the team, right, guys? Just because he has a jersey, it doesn't mean he plays for the Spurs. And fucking no one's going to do anything.
Fuck the Spurs! Fuck the Spurs! Fuck the Spurs!
You just kick every one of your asses.
Fuck the Spurs!
How could you even have any ego at all?
Yeah, I don't know why they're chanting and all that. Like they were so proud that they tried to gang up on a dude and fucking lost.
I've never seen a dude handle himself with 2,000 people before. That is the most amazing thing ever.
It's all about how you handle yourself, man. It's it's that you gotta have that mentality of Oh, you think that I'm stuck in here with you? No, you're stuck in here with me, and I'm gonna make it your problem. You know?
Paz says he thinks it's a blunt. Okay. At first, when it goes past quiet, I'm like, is that guy smoking crack?
Yeah, that did look like a crack pipe when he was waving it around. I was like, what is this dude doing?
I guess that really taught me a lesson. The best defense is a great offense. Because if I would have got hit once, I'd just sit there and hold my head and go, ow, why?
Well,
This guy ain't having it. Like, he knew going in with a Spurs jersey on into that territory was a bad idea to start with.
yeah, which I mean that just goes to show that I'm not saying that the dude necessarily knows how to fight, but he's definitely been in fights because there was a lot of sucker punches that he took where normally people would like react where they like grab their head and be like, "Oh, you motherfucker," you know, like these dudes like straight up like slapped him on the back of the head and they just 180 and went, "You."
It's just like they pushed a button on the robot fighter and he's lost his shit.
Yeah.
Like
yeah. The fighting dummy went haywire. They're trying to shut him down.
I mean, how is this guy not on a podcast? We've got to find this guy. I'm pretty sure there's people looking for him, but this is the greatest man ever.
Yeah, I'm sure there's people looking for him, but I'm sure some of those people want to kill him. But that's beside the point.
If the people would just not have moved,
yeah,
just literally tore that guy limb from. There's literally thousands of like he was parting the seas. That's what America is. We're all pussies. We start talking, and when somebody means business, get out of the way.
Well, I mean, you saw how huge that dude was. The only way that crowd would tear him to shreds is if every single one of them was like, there's more of us than him. But unfortunately, there are too many people pulling out their phones and recording everything as opposed to actually getting into the shit.
I've never seen that in real life. I've never seen that. No matter how big or bad the motherfucker is, usually they get him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sooner or later, a couple of them sucker punches hit the right spot. I mean, there's guys kicking him in the legs. He just keeps going, didn't even trip.
Pause reality says Butterbean would be proud.
I love Butterbean. That guy was awesome.
Yeah, that dude is such an anomaly in the world of boxing because he is like anybody who doesn't know anything about boxing or Butterbean, just look up Butterbean, look up highlights of Butterbean, because the entirety of Butterbean's existence is that you look at this egg-shaped motherfucker go up against dudes who are ripped, and you just like, there's no way that he's going to win. And you know what? Like 8 times out of 10, he fucking wins. That's the crazy thing.
I think he did MMA for a little bit.
He did for a little bit, very briefly, but yeah, I don't think his career was nearly as prestigious as his boxing career.
Well, that's back when MMA was cool. You didn't know. I mean, Butterbean,
right?
He was either going to be taken down and lose, or he was going to get one good shot in and win.
I still, that's still one of my favorite Jackass bits was when Johnny Knoxville fought Butterbean in the Walmart. And they were just tearing shit up. But the thing that I loved about that though was that Butterbean like actually landed a fucking hit on Knoxville, and Knoxville like knocked on his ass, damn near knocked unconscious. And the thing about it though is that like if you've seen Butterbean punch like for real, that was not a real punch. He just rocked him real good, and that floored Johnny Knoxville. Was like, oh Jesus, what happened?
Now he's all crippled up and hanging out with DDP yoga, trying to get better. He can't stand up currently, I guess.
He's old. I mean, that happens to all people who abuse their bodies for a sport. You know, it catches up to you eventually. Look at Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, I mean, you get punched in the head so many times.
Right.
Yeah, you get punched more than a normal human.
Yeah, you get punched in the head so many times, you don't get Parkinson's. It gets worse. You get Parkinson's syndrome.
It is ridiculous. And I never wanted to be an athlete. You know, one day I just woke up and I says, I'm done with the sports. Done. It's stupid. It doesn't make any sense. Why am I going out putting my body on the line to sell tickets for the high school? I ain't getting nothing out of this other than beat up.
Yeah, that was pretty much my take on that too. And also, because when I was in high school, I had to choose between either playing sports or playing music. And as I was weighing my options, I was just like, man, these band geeks really are annoying. But I literally cannot stand anybody on this football team. So I guess I'll go be a band nerd, I guess. You know?
I remember it was my sophomore year. Yeah, that's when I quit. I went to basketball practice, and during the summer I grow my hair out, and I showed up with an Ozzy Osbourne shirt on. And he goes, I don't want no Satan-loving motherfuckers on my team. You go home, cut that hair, and get rid of that shirt, and come back tomorrow. And I says, I'll never see you again. Sorry. Bringing that satanic shit to our team. Satanic. Ozzy was never satanic. Can we get that straight?
I know, but he was literally called the Prince of Darkness, and to anybody who didn't know any better, that doesn't sound good. I remember that there was one time where there was a woman who tried to sue Ozzy Osbourne because her son committed suicide while listening to one of his albums. And she insinuated that he put subliminal messaging in his music to make him do it.
Shoot.
Yeah. Yeah. And so they basically, I think they basically settled in court, or they settled out of court, but the entire argument that Ozzy Osbourne had basically boiled down to, why would I try to kill my fans? I'm trying to sell them records. Why would I want them dead?
And you know, for a lot of people that don't know a lot about Ozzy, "Suicide Solution" is a anti-alcohol song.
Yes.
Has nothing to do with suicide as a solution to ending your life. No, it was saying that you're killing yourself slowly. You're basically committing suicide every time you put a drop of alcohol in your mouth. But yeah, he's satanic and mean, right?
People just see what they want to see. People hear what they want to hear, and that's fine.
When you go back and if you just take Ozzy Osbourne's lyrics and forget about everything else and don't tell people who wrote it, they go, oh my God, who was this, a humanitarian? This guy wrote the most beautiful poetry of all time.
Well, yes, but also Ozzy never wrote anything by himself. He always had a co-writer.
Yeah, but nothing he wrote was evil. He wrote about observing evil.
Sure,
and things like that. He never told people to go out and murder people. You know, he wasn't like a murder guy.
Right, he talked about evil and spooky things and spooky evil subjects, but yeah, he never presented himself as an evil person.
He's just nuts.
Yeah, he was a fucking drunk and a junkie.
And fucking, I mean, the guy would literally shit on things constantly. His thing was rubbing shit on stuff. And wearing
biting
dresses.
the head off a bat.
We're cross-dressing and shitting on things. Weird. But the greatest ever, Ozzy. And like I said, he's awful. He's satanic. No, he's not. Nothing satanic about Ozzy Osbourne. Right? He wears a fucking cross around his neck every time. Speaking of heroes and marijuana, I want to give a big shout out today to Jim Belushi, 72 years old today. The marijuana man right now. While others sit in prison for life sentences, he's making millions of dollars off of weed right now, legally.
Wow, good. Congratulations. Way to go, Jim Belushi.
He dude, he makes the best weed. He's the
Does
best.
he?
Yeah, absolutely. He made that stuff I had when I was in Chicago. That stuff was the best. Yeah, his
I
Blues
don't
Brothers strains and
think.
no, all his strains are super exotic. You know, South Africans. I mean, he's really the best grower right now.
I don't think we get his stuff over here.
No, because you have to fucking make the shit in the state you sell it.
Right.
So you can get it in Illinois, and I think you can get it in California, and I think that's it so far. But he's put billions of dollars into this business. He put all of his Hollywood earnings into this because he believed it so much, and he really is a pioneer.
Jim Belushi really is Randy making Integrity Farms at this point.
He really is. This really is a life. Integrity Farms. This really is that 1000% integrity. Yeah, if you get a chance sometime on YouTube, check out Growing Belushi. It's really good. It's a really good show, and he's been really good for the movement. And happy birthday, 72 today, the big 7-2.
Yeah, I thought for sure he'd be dead by now, but yeah, congratulations.
You know, I came across something other today about weed that I didn't like. You are not Snoop Dogg. You're not Joe Rogan. Quit smoking weed all day and lock in. Lock into what? What am I supposed to lock into? Please tell me, Daniel Lewis Glass.
Who the fuck is Daniel Lewis Glass?
He's an anti-weed cunt.
Okay.
Do you understand? You don't turn into Chong when you smoke weed. I hate to tell you that, Daniel. I hate to tell you that.
You are. I hate to disagree with you, but you are literally every marijuana stereotype that they say is true.
Well, that's just the character I play on the radio.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. This is a character. I forget sometimes.
Fantasy and reality are two different things, my friend.
Sometimes they blend together, and sometimes they're one and the same. Sometimes they're vastly different. Sometimes they're parallel. You never know.
My intelligence level is so high, I like to come on and talk dumb to the common folk. No, I'm kidding.
See, this is how you reach out to the common man, is that you speak on their level.
Me and the common man. See, Paz knows he's my high intelligence brother.
He knows what we're talking about. We're on the same brain wavelength.
I don't know. Who cares? Who cares if you're not a multi-millionaire? Who cares if you live in a trailer? Who gives a fuck what you have? Are you enjoying your day? That's all that matters, honestly, when it comes down to it.
Do you really, do you have nothing better to do with your time? No? Then who gives a fuck?
You know, most of us work hard at a young age, so we didn't have to work. I need to continue to make millions of dollars. Why? I have enough. Why do I need to be stressed out every day anymore? What the fuck is wrong with people? Once you hit a certain amount of money, relax. Do what you want to do. Why do you continue to go? I need the money. For what? You ungrateful kids? What are you making all this money for? So people can enjoy it after you're dead? What's the point?
Because you don't know if you're going to need that money for emergency situations, especially if you have family. And you, of all people, are aware of what I'm talking about when I mean emergency scenarios, like,
Yes.
you know, purchasing a car on a whim and getting arrested for purchasing said car.
Yeah. I mean, not the smartest guy around.
I didn't mean that, but I'm just saying, like, you can't just walk around with no money. You need to have some money.
Yes, I mean, you have to have money to exist in life, but I just don't think that not every person can be successful. And it's just the law of averages. So quit being bummed out that you're not successful and just enjoy your life. The amount of us that are going to be successful to a point where you think you can go out and buy a yacht and, you know, live that life is about 1%. No matter how hard you work, you could work 90 hours a week You could work till your body falls apart, and you'll never have that kind of money. So relax, smoke some weed, get a part-time job instead of a full-time job, and not worry about it.
Yeah, I mean, that's the only thing I will say is that if that is your dream, is to be a fucking multi-millionaire, a mogul, influencer, or whatever the fuck, well then, yeah, you do need to focus your time and energy on that shit because you don't have all that time. You don't have a lot of time. But like you said, if you're at a point where you already have everything that you could possibly need, you have all the money you could need, you have all the time that you need, you don't need to work anymore, then what does it fucking matter? Go get a drink. Go get a cigarette. Who cares?
Yeah, you don't need to win in life. You don't need to win. You don't need to be making, I make more money than you. I got a better car. Look at my house is better than yours. This is blah, blah, blah. You don't need that. You're stuck in that cycle. And it just creates depression. It creates divorce. It creates problems. If ever, that's the problem, though. Divorce attorneys need to be paid.
Yes, of course.
I don't know. You know, one day you wake up and it's always too late. I wish I would have known this 20 years ago, what I know now. When I was 18 years old, I would have saved me a lot of heartache and a lot of money. You know,
So what you're saying?
there was a point in this country, if you got up and you worked your ass off from the minute you woke up till you tell you went to sleep, you would have enough for a house and enough for your family to go on vacation twice a year, and you'd be able to live a comfortable life if you worked hard. That doesn't exist anymore.
No, that hasn't existed for a long time.
And tell me I'm wrong. Go to work tomorrow and outperform your coworkers 10-1. See if they pay you more. They won't.
No, no. Hard workers get rewarded with more work.
And then, you know, one day you wake up, you're like, you know, I'm just a number. I have to put a number in a computer every day so they know who I am. They don't even know my name. They just got my number. I'm just a fucking number in this cog. And that's what happens when you smoke weed. It slows your brain down for a second. You get to focus and go, okay, let's focus on the important shit in life and not fucking get all wound up that I can't afford the new Porsche this year.
Yeah, I think you have more important priorities than the goddamn Porsche.
And I tell these people too, well, I want to be, I'm like, well, look at the rich guys. All of the real rich men in America don't have any of the things that you want because they know it's stupid and it's a mirage.
Yeah,
It's a way
if
to give
anything,
the government more money for taxes every year.
yeah, if anything, the reason why they have that shit is because it's liquid assets. They can easily just go like, well, I could give you $250,000, or I could give you this Ferrari.
Exactly. But just, I don't know. I've called somebody a loser because you're not a multimillionaire is just stupid. You know, it's like in school. Remember when we used to make fun of kids that took school seriously? Used to beat them up and make fun of them constantly. Remember that?
Maybe you did.
Oh, yeah. I was kind of a bully growing up. I hate to admit it.
No, I was the kid that no, I never interacted with kids very much unless they were my friends, and even then I had very few friends. I was the kid that was very quiet. Then people would mess with a lot. But if anyone messed with my brother, then no, I didn't give a single fuck. Expel me at that point. I don't care.
Yeah, when I learned the loophole at school, I was out.
What was the loophole?
Just had to go to summer school. I went to summer school 7th grade, 8th grade, 9th grade, took all advanced classes. 10th grade, I had to go half of a year, and I was done. I knew how to get this. I'm a system guy. I look into the system, and I see loopholes, and I figure out how to fucking inch my way through it.
So you just gave up your summer vacation to have a school-long vacation instead?
Yep. Never took one study hall. Never had one open hour.
You don't
School's
think
not that
that
hard? They used to give you the answers the day before the test.
Yeah, because you went to summer school. That's like the bare. That's like they are actively trying to do their damnedest to let you pass, even if you don't deserve it at that point.
And I thank God for summer school. That was the greatest time of my life. I had the most. That should be. I think there already is a summer school movie. Never mind. Yeah, there is. Never mind. But that was the greatest time of my life. Teachers didn't want to be there. Kids didn't want to be there. Teachers would give you shit at the beginning of the week, and we're like, you can hang out. The teacher would sit and listen to headphones. You'd go and smoke cigarettes and drink and get high. Nobody cared. There's no school security because there's like 8 kids going to summer school.
Isn't that basically what Breakfast Club is?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't detention. It was actual school. It was so easy. See, life doesn't have to be hard. There's so many in America. There's so many shortcuts. If you just sit down and just relax and smoke a little weed and go, how can I get out of this school thing quickly?
Well, the first thing is I could just leave, but my parents would definitely kill me if I did that.
Well, that and everybody I've ever taught, you need to get to the high school diploma. It really doesn't mean anything really now, but back then it was a thing. And everybody I knew that dropped out of high school was a piece of shit. Let's just be honest.
Yeah, back then, having a diploma was kind of a big deal. And even back then, if you had a GED, that still had people looking at you sideways like, GED. But nowadays, it's just like, oh, you have your GED? Fucking nice. Now I know you can read.
Exactly. I don't know. You know, you just gotta. Everybody has the same, I don't know, opportunities in this country. If you work hard at it, and sometimes, you know what? Sometimes you go and do 6,000 podcasts and you're still a failure, but you still try.
Right, but that's the difference, though, is that this guy here, he's talking about the eternal grind of trying to make money, saving every penny, and investing and whatever. We're not doing this shit to make money. If we were doing this shit to make money, I would be depressed every fucking week.
I would like to have a study done of somebody being an alcoholic for 1 year, just a normal alcoholic. You know, after work, have a couple of drinks, go to bed.
Yeah, maybe have a beer or two, watching the football game or something.
Just track the productivity. You know,
right.
See how they're working, and then cut them off the alcohol and go 1 year of just smoking pot, you know, usually. And by the way, most people that smoke pot don't get high before work. Most people get up and go to work and come home and smoke after the job is done.
The ones who smoke before they go to work are absolute morons.
That or have a job that's really...
Or their job just doesn't give a fuck, but either way.
I mean, if you're working at a convenience store going in the highs, probably recommended.
I thought that was required.
There's some I asked a guy at Guitar Center. I called my buddy up. I'm going to see tomorrow. Ed, I asked him, I go, do you guys have to take drug tests there? And he's like, yeah, we do. And if we're not on drugs, we get fired.
Excellent.
He goes, they want us on drugs here, so if we get hurt, they don't have to pay any insurance payments.
Exactly.
High on job.
Yeah.
So basically, if there's no drug test for you, that means they don't have any insurance on you if you get hurt.
Yeah. And they know that if they know that you're not gonna piss clean no matter what, then they have no liability and they don't have to pay for shit. So is it a scumbag move? Yes, but it is the law.
Yeah,
and you can't
get high.
Yeah. And you can't discriminate. Like, there are laws, there are discriminatory laws. Like, yeah, there are some jobs where they're just like, yeah, we can't hire you because you didn't piss clean. But it's Guitar Center. That's not something that you could discriminate against somebody just because they didn't piss clean, you know?
No, never. How else could you sit through that fucking sloth of Metallica riffs?
Yeah.
All day. You have to hear fucking 12-year-old kids playing Enter Sandman badly.
Yeah, just Enter Sandman and Stairway to Heaven and fucking someone trying to do Freebird, but at like 20 beats per minute slower.
Well, I asked my buddy that works at Guitar Center. I go, "What's the worst? What's because Stairway was a thing back in the day. What's the new Stairway?" And he goes, "It's the black song Metallica, Enter Sandman. It's Enter Sandman." He goes,
Okay.
He goes, "That Enter Sandman is there, and then Uterellus is always in the bass department all day. That song, that one riff, all day. Boom, boom."
It never changes. I mean, the song changes, but the musicians stay the same.
If anybody wants to know what a nervous breakdown is, go to the drum section at Guitar Center on a Saturday afternoon and just sit there in the middle of the room and listen to 8 guys playing different beats at the same time.
Oh yeah, that's always good. That's always a trip. Have you ever seen the movie Whiplash?
Kind of.
You should watch it. It's really good.
It just gets on my nerves. I don't know
why.
I don't like that fucking insurance guy. Boom, 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 boom. We are farmers. I hate that guy.
It's a different dude. It's not the same dude.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
It's got to be that guy.
No, it's a different dude. It's the same dude who did J. Jonah Jameson in the Tobey Maguire Spider-Mans.
I'll take your word for it. I would look it up, but I don't know. My fingers aren't feeling good.
Okay, sure. Yeah, make that excuse.
No, I'm really having a hard time seeing the keyboard. I don't have it memorized.
Memorized? No one's asking you to memorize the keyboard that's on your fucking phone. No,
I'm on my computer.
Oh, but still.
And I have all the lights out, and I'm in the dark. Just the computer screen lighting it.
Actually, you know what? A thought just occurred to me. You probably don't have a keyboard that lights up.
No, I'm going to probably go to Five Below when I go to Vegas tomorrow. I got a bunch of stuff to buy in Vegas tomorrow.
Oh, yeah? You got something on your list that you want to indulge us with?
Yeah, tomorrow I'm buying a drum set.
Ooh, okay.
Because I want some exercise, and I almost killed myself last night exercise. I think I might have killed. I was close. I think I was close.
I was wondering when you were going to bring that up.
I was in a weird mood last night. I was just in a weird spot. I was just, thank God I'm still alive. Knock on wood.
Yeah. Last night you were kind of hacking and coughing more than usual. And I think that might be just because you tried to better yourself for once.
Yeah, I thought, I'll start with the Stairmaster. That's I see women doing it. It can't be that much. Let's do it slow motion. And I'm just doing it, watching CSI on the TV there, and my legs start burning and I get off. And as soon as I get off, all of a sudden I can't breathe. Sweating like a pig. I haven't sweat like that in 10 years.
Yes, because you haven't done anything in 10 years.
I went home. I got back in the car, went home, and I fucking fell asleep.
And then somehow managed to wake up just in time to join me on Twitch.
Literally 5 minutes before I wake up, I'm like, oh, fuck. All right, cool. I made it. It's not. First, I thought it was noon the next day. 10 p.m. I'm like, oh my God, it's 10 in the morning. But we did make it last night. We'll get to that here just a little bit. Coming up very shortly. Clips from last night.
Yes, coming up soon. Clips from Batman Arkham Knight. Don't you wait. They're coming.
Me and Marco right now are going to be really upset about this news.
Oh boy, what now?
Jelly Roll is fired from divorce from her former whore wife, girlfriend.
Oh no, my day is ruined.
What man that doesn't lose 300 pounds gets rid of the bitch after that? I got rid of 300 pounds and an extra 115 from this bitch. That's 415 total pounds lost from Jelly Roll, everybody.
Is he divorcing her, or is it the other way around?
I don't know. But it's never good. It's never good when you give white trash money. You know what I mean?
No, it never is. No. God, yeah. I can't even imagine. His divorce lawyer is probably salivating when he heard that Jelly Roll wants a divorce. He's like, "Oh, how long have you guys been married? 10 years? Ooh, yeah, that's going to be expensive."
So you're telling me she stayed home and watched the kid while you were out selling records out of your trunk?
Ooh.
She's probably pivotal to your success. Oh, the dollars.
You know, it's gonna take a lot of motivation for me to spin this one, and by motivation I mean money.
Here was my negotiations during my divorce.
Hmm.
My wife says I need this amount of money, and I says that's fucking insane. That's all I have. And she goes, I can let them know where the rest of your money is. And I says, you want me to write you a check now, or you want to wait till later?
Oh, so do you want me to bring up the money that they don't know about?
Do you want that shit in cash? I'll bring the pen. Let's get this done now. Do we need to talk to the feds? How you got this? No, we don't. We need to settle this divorce right now.
No, actually, thank you for putting things into perspective.
And actually, thank you for not asking for more. You actually, you know what? That was actually nice of you, to be honest. You could have really raked me over the coals on this one, but you know, it was bad, but it could have been a lot worse.
I remember seeing there's a thread of people talking about divorce lawyers talking about their craziest clients, and there was one where he said that he had this one client where, again, very rich, like not like a CEO or something like that, but obviously like up in the totem pole of like some sort of company executive type shit. And he wants to divorce his wife, and it was so bad to the point where like for a year they couldn't even be in the same building together. Like it was that bad. And so then when they finally had the chance to try and settle before they go to court, they were literally just like listing off every single item that was in the house that says like I want this and I want this and she can have that and I want this, and it was just hours and hours and hours of just stupid shit. And then it finally broke down to, okay, is there anything else that we can split to where everyone is happy? And the wife goes, I want the toaster. And he goes, fuck you, you're not getting the toaster. And she's like, I want that toaster. And he's like, no, I paid for the toaster. It's my toaster. It's just like, fuck you, that's my toaster. And they took it to court. They were literally right there. And they took it to court over a fucking toaster.
Crazy. I remember I dated a chick once that had an 11-year-old daughter.
Mm-hmm.
And they came and stayed the weekend at my house, and then she had to drop her back off again Sunday. I said, I'll give you a ride, drop them off or whatever. I show up, 4 cop cars show up.
Oh no.
4 cop cars have to show up every Sunday because the new baby mama and the old baby mama tried to kill each other every time. I'm like, well, thanks for telling me you're a psycho bitch. I'm fucking stoned, and 4 cop cars pull up behind me. I'm like, well, this is not good. I'm freaking out. What did I do now? Oh, they come every week. For what? To make sure I don't kill that bitch. I'm like, oh, Jesus. The police have to show up for a custody exchange every week? It's insane.
Yeah.
People get so bitter and so wrapped up in revenge that it ruins their lives. Move on.
Yeah. However, I do understand that there are some levels of revenge. There are some slights that cannot be forgotten, and I do understand. But then there are some instances like that where I'm just like, he's got a new chick now. Fucking deal with it. You know, like,
yeah. I mean, you just got to get new pussy. Once you get new pussy, it's over. That should be. You know what? That should be legal in America.
What?
for a cost of like, $999. Say your girlfriend leaves you, you're heartbroken or whatever. We send you over a new girlfriend for a week to rebound with, cry, trauma jump, do all that. Suck you off a couple of times, and then you will never stalk your ex.
So you're talking about federally instituted prostitution.
Yeah, I think you should be able to cash in at least once, maybe get out a free jail card.
You get one. You get one. I don't know if that would be a good idea. That sounds like even if they did implement that sounds like a way to get a fed in your house.
He's got to stand outside and watch.
Yeah, they're gonna throw the prostitute in there, and then there's some like tracking device. There's some fucking camera somewhere that you don't know about. There's a camera in the butt plug or some shit.
The only way you ever get hung up on an old chick is if you can't find a new one. That's the only reason you stalk and go crazy.
I'll take your word for it.
That's what I see in all these guys. It's just like if they would just got laid right away, they would have moved on. Guys need to be reset. We need a new smell, a new touch. We need to feel wanted, like we're sexy. Because a guy that doesn't get laid, girls can tell. Girls can spot that a mile away.
Mm-hmm.
Because you have no confidence anymore. You don't need to have any confidence because you're not getting laid. You don't care if you're getting laid. But if you want to get laid, you go out and you get laid. It's just weird. I don't know how to describe it. Like, Johnny, I can't get laid. Anybody can get laid. Anybody.
It's definitely how you present yourself. And as cliche as it is, confidence definitely is key. But it's not entirely about confidence. It's a thing that I heard. I don't remember where I heard this from, but it was a thing that I heard Patrice O'Neill say that I always bring up to people, where he said, he's like, anybody, like if you go up to 100 women, like any man, if you went up to like a line of 100 women and you just went up to them and said, "Hi, I think you're really beautiful. I think you're beautiful. Would you like to go out on a date, and maybe would you possibly fuck me?" Are all of them going to say yes? No. But is one of them going to say yes? Probably.
I'm going to tell you, I picked up the redhead at the Dollar General. I'm going to tell you why. I just want to say hello. I don't mean to bother you. But if I don't ask you for your phone number right now, I'm going to be at home all night going, why didn't I ask her for her goddamn phone number, you idiot? And she started laughing and she gave me her number.
Yeah.
It's that simple. That's it. That's the line. I had to say something, because if I didn't say something right now, I'd regret it for the rest of my life. So this is my shot I'm taking. I don't care if you like it or not. And like you said, 9 out of 10 women are going to say no, but she said yes. And we found out that it's really hard to have sex on a boneless couch, but we'll save that for another show.
Yes, that's for a whole other story. But the thing that
stupid line, that's it.
Yeah, and the thing that and the other thing that Patrice O'Neill brought up was he's like, you could be ugly, you could be short, you could be you could be whatever the fuck you are. You could be a motherfucker with a hunchback, and if you're trying to go and get women in the club, and you just waltz into that motherfucker like, yeah, I'm the dude with the hunchback, and you just rock that shit, yeah, some people are going to laugh at you. Yeah, some people are going to make fun of you and be like, yeah, look at this hunchback motherfucker. But there is going to be 1 or 2 women there that are going to look at that hunchback and go, why does that hunchback dude look like he should be fucking me right now?
This guy made 10 million, sold 10 million records.
This dude, yeah.
By doing that.
Yeah, just by rocking how fucking weird you are. Sometimes women are into that. It's all about confidence.
It really is. And just confidence and just a little bit of a joke, a little bit of self-humility. But I just told her the truth, because if I didn't ask for a number, I'd be home all night going, dude, you should ask for a number. Who gives a shit? What if she said no? Who cares? It's a Dollar General. It's not like this is a high class place.
Yeah. Yeah. The worst. Yeah. This is literally the one scenario where like the worst she could say is no.
No, I'm married or whatever. But
Right.
it's that simple. Just bring some confidence, guys. But when you're getting, that's why, like when you're getting laid, though, there's something about happens to you as a man that we can't explain as men, but women can see it. Because always when you have a girlfriend or a wife, you got girls coming at you at all angles because they know you're getting laid. You set up some kind of pheromone or something. It's weird. It's scientific.
I think it's a body language thing, to be honest.
Speaking about relationships, I saw this thing today where you can bring your girl down for some bungee jumping. It's crazy. I think we have a clip of it here. You can go down. I believe the cost is $100 US. You probably should hook her up to the bungee cord.
Yeah, I was. That's.
Oh my God! Oh Jesus! Oh, that was not the unedited version. Oops.
Hopefully that was short enough that YouTube won't flag you for that. But
every clip I've seen has been blurred out. Why did mine not blur?
Because you have to edit the video when you save it, Johnny.
Oh. Well, I guess you know what? I loaded a clip for tonight's show.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what it is. Let's see what it is real quick.
Oh, this is the helicopter crash of Oliver Tree.
Yeah, this is fucking sad. Man, what a mullet, though. Is that real?
This got to be a wig.
Oh boy, that's showing too much of this too. Jesus, Johnny, what's wrong with you? Are you kind of sicko? There's his body. Oh, that's gross.
Okay, yeah, I was right. He was performing in Buenos Aires, in Argentina. So yeah, he was in a fucking helicopter in Argentina. It crashed into another goddamn helicopter. Fuck. What is it with musicians and dying in helicopters?
Yeah, if I'm a musician and they ask me if I want to get in a chopper, I'm like, no, I'll drive.
You know, people always thought that Elvis was weird because he refused to go on planes or helicopters. No, I get it.
I do too. John Madden, the famous broadcaster from, of course, Madden, the game, notoriously would not fly. They bought him a bus, and he would drive to city every week.
Yep.
And he'd live on the bus the whole year during the football season.
Yeah, because there's no way you're gonna fucking survive that shit, man. Especially a helicopter. If anything goes wrong in a helicopter, you're fucked.
I don't understand it. I mean, and they were nice helicopters. It wasn't like these were like sketchy helicopters. These were like almost military grade helicopters, like private, $300,000 a trip helicopters.
He was in Argentina. I can't imagine that they were up to first world standards.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the air traffic controllers are pretty much all coked up.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
All right, before we hit that last thing, I got one last thing to do before we hit the recommended show clips tonight.
Okay.
Know your audience before you try to kill yourself. You know what I mean?
Are you talking about this thing? They talking about this lady here?
Well, that lady, or like say you're a professional wrestler, right?
Okay.
And if there's only 32 people in the audience.
Ooh,
do you really need to jump off from a 50-foot ledge onto a table?
50 feet? 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 50 Oh.
And you can tell
He didn't even like clip the table. He just straight up missed.
he just straight up jumped and landed right on his ribs.
Right on the concrete floor. Jesus Christ.
And like I said, why even attempt that? There's 30 people there.
30 people with cameras all connected to the World Wide Web that maybe the WWE will see.
I'd be like a guy getting ready to jump like 30 sharks in a shark tank on a motorcycle or something death-defying. One of the escape artists that, he risked his life for the art of the game. And there's like fucking like 106 white trash guys there that are drunk on beer watching him jump this. It's like, I'm canceling the jump tonight. There's not enough people here. I'm not risking my life for 106 toothless men that are drunk on Bud Light.
You have any idea how many times I've seen videos like that where like there was one video that I saw where it was like in a circus where they launch a man out of a cannon and into a safety net. Like I saw one video where it was one of those, but I don't know what happened, but the dude like shot over the fucking safety net and into the chairs of like the audience. And like the ringmaster was like, at first you thought he was like debating, like, do I just go on with the show? Like, what do I do? And then he's like looking over where the dude landed and he's not getting up. And I watched it a second time and I was just like, wow, that whole audience section is fucking like, it's basically empty. That dude just fell on chairs.
There's nobody there.
There was no one there. That dude died for fucking nothing and he just fell on chairs. That's just sad.
I had a buddy that was in a band once. He said there's a couple times they would be on the road and they would show up and the club forgot they booked them.
Oh God.
So the club would be closed and they're like, well, you guys can play if you want. And they're like, well, if there's not going to be anybody here, why would we want to play? And the bartender goes, well, yeah, then we can just close early and go home. I'm like, exactly. Why perform in front of no one? If there's no one there, go home. What's the point?
Yeah. There's no point. If we were playing for nobody, we could have just done it at home.
At least we had our girlfriends at home watching us.
Yeah, exactly. We could summon an audience then. We're not gonna just play for nobody, except for the one dude to watch to make sure we don't fuck up the place.
I like these bands too that are like, we're going on tour. Okay. Where's the music? It's on YouTube, bro. Put it up on our YouTube. Okay. Well, let's hear it. It's terrible. It's awful. You have no music. Why are you going on the road? Stay home. Make good song. Then go on road. That's how it works. It doesn't work the exact opposite.
You go on tour when you have something to promote.
When there's records actually in the store where you go to, in the town you go to. If your records are there, maybe you should do a promotion. But if you put a band together and get in a van and go and play in front of 3 people every night, what are you doing? It's for the game, man. Someday we're going to be big. No, you're not.
Not at that rate.
All the bands that are big, they stayed home and wrote good songs. Big bands have good songs.
Yeah,
even
if anything,
bands have structure and time changes and finicity and they worked on for years together.
Yeah, if anything, I've talked with different musicians who would, you would classify that they have been on tour before, but every time I do, it's just like, oh yeah, you've been in a band, you've been on tour, and there's like, well, technically, yeah, I guess you could say that we've been on tour, but it wasn't like, this is my band and we're on tour. It's just, no, we just booked a bunch of gigs all over the area, and we were just trying to promote this album that we did, and if people bought a CD, and if people liked us, then great,
Yeah, you know how many times I went to a bar and seen a band and just felt bad for it about a CD? I think I have a whole box of CDs I didn't even open. Like you wouldn't even listen to them when you got home. The band was so bad.
Yeah, yeah.
You feel
I've
bad
done.
for them.
I
You're
know.
like,
I've done that. I've done that before. There's a band that's so bad. I'm just like, I'll buy a CD just because I feel bad. Here's some gas money. You know?
oh, we're getting breaking news right now.
Oh God,
We
what
are
happened
getting-
now?
This is, dude. This is something we thought would never happen. I have goosebumps right now. Coming live right now on Faith No More's Instagram. Right now. Just
Oh,
popped up. Check this out.
son of a bitch!
Holy shit. What does that mean for the common folk? Faith No More has already signed with an agency to do a 5-continent tour in 2027.
Oh fuck, dude! I might have to go to that.
This is a must go. I'm going at the end of July to Nashville to see him with Tomahawk, of course. But so 2026, I get to see Tomahawk. 2027, I get Faith No More. I mean,
That's gonna be so sick. Are they just gonna go on tour, or are they gonna be making an album?
I would say no album.
Yeah, it probably they don't need to make another album, to be honest.
Let's let these guys just go out on tour. You don't need any friction in the studio. We just want to
No.
see you play live one more time.
I just want to see you play Faith No More, for fuck's sake.
And that's it. You know, that's my bucket list. I'm done. Just want to see you one more time. You're like when I saw Black Sabbath the last time. It was, everything I've seen. I'm
Mhm.
so grateful. AC/DC. There's not one band I look back on and says, I wish would have seen them. Other than, before my time, like Zeppelin or Hendrix, but,
Right.
maybe Stevie Ray Vaughan. I would have loved to seen him.
Hmm. Yeah, another musician that died in a helicopter crash.
Kurt Cobain.
Yeah.
I wish I would have seen Nirvana back in the day. I was too young. But anyways, Faith No More coming back. 5-continent tour.
I will definitely have to keep my eye out, and we'll have to figure out how we're going to get our hands on some tickets.
God, what kind of venues you think? Are they going to there's going to be a Red Rocks probably, right?
Oh, I mean, Faith No More is a pretty big band. They got to be selling out arenas, right?
I'm trying to remember what they did last time they went out. They did a lot of theaters. I think they turned into an arena band. I think maybe they'll probably be doing a lot of festivals, of course.
Probably, yeah.
But I'm just thinking, how many tours, how many dates are they going to do here? Probably 10.
10 dates across 5 continents? Nah, they've got to be doing more than that.
No, I meant in the United States.
Oh.
I don't see them touring heavy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if they're going to cross 5 continents, then yeah. And especially if this is going to be a comeback where Mike Patton initially cut the tour short for his own mental health concerns, then yeah, I can't imagine they'll be on tour for too long.
I was pretty harsh on Patton when they canceled the tour the last time. And I called him a bitch and a pussy and all that kind of stuff. But then he sat down and explained himself. And then I understood. I understood exactly what he said. And I apologized to Mike Patton. And I'm going to give you all my money this summer.
What did he say that changed your mind?
He's just like, it was the pandemic. He goes, I've been out on the road, creating music, hanging out with people, just being a people guy every day of my life for 30 fucking years. Every day there's people. And then all of a sudden I'm sitting in my apartment by myself with no people. And I started to like it. I started to like it a lot.
I kind of started liking not having to do anything.
And then I kept looking at the calendar and that date kept rooming in there. Like, are you coming to practice? And he's like, I just can't. I don't want to deal with people yet. No, not yet. Sorry, guys. I can't do this tour, man. I'm not ready to go out yet. I'm sorry. Claim mental health, whatever, but I'm really enjoying just hanging out, not doing anything right now. And I understand.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
the guy's literally been on the road for 30 straight years. The guy's been in 15,000 bands.
Yeah, he's been a touring and working musician ever since he was a literal teenager.
He hasn't stopped. He deserved a break, really. You know, at the time I was mad because I'm a huge Faith No More fan, and he
Of
ruined
course.
it.
Yeah,
You know, the band was pissed too because it cost them millions of dollars to each member.
of course. Yeah, everybody had a right to be pissed about that. But yeah, I also understand where he's coming from at the same time.
I really do. And I didn't. Until you hear somebody explain themselves, you don't know who. You got to put yourself in their shoes once in a while. That's what being a human is.
Yes, yes. It's much easier to see everything from your perspective than it is to see things from other people's perspective. Although sometimes I find when people try to view things from other people's perspective, they just view it from this person as a character from their own perspective. You know what I mean?
Oh, exactly. And you know, it's selfish of me to get mad at something I have no idea what situation they're in because I'm selfish and want to see his band play. You know, it's more on me being a dick than him ever being a dick.
Yes.
Selfish,
But
narcissistic. Like, you're my favorite band. Why don't you better get on tour? You owe me.
yeah, yes, but Mike Patton has also had a history of dickish behavior in the past, so it's not entirely out of the realm of the possibility that he just went fuck it, you know.
Yep. But you know what? Mike Patton's never been bad on stage, no matter what.
Nope, he always puts on a great show.
And yeah, I'm excited. Like I said, I got what do you call them? Douche pills or goosebumps. I got excited. I'm very excited about this. I know a lot of people aren't, but that's my band. You know,
Yeah,
you're either
I
a Chili
love
Peppers
Faith No
guy
More.
or you're a Faith No More guy. And I've had enough of them fucking Chili Peppers to last me forever.
Yeah, I'm sick of the Chili Peppers. I've been sick of the Chili Peppers. I've always been more of the Faith No More guy. I love Mike Patton. I pretty much everything Mike Patton has done. I love everything he does. There's definitely some things he's done where I can't help but just kind of scratch my head and go, "What the fuck, dude?"
Yeah,
But
if you don't listen to the Native American Tomahawk record on peyote, don't bother.
yes, like Tomahawk or Phantomos. Phantomos is another one of his projects where he's just like, at first you're like, what the fuck even is this band? Why is Dave Lombardo here? Like, what the fuck even is this? But then you realize that these songs are based off of like classic films, like black and white films and classic cinema. And he's like, oh, okay, that actually makes a little more sense.
Yeah, and all the other bands too are just awesome, unbelievably awesome. Very exciting.
I wonder if he's ever gonna bring Peeping Tom back.
Yeah, fucking Peeping Tom is great.
Yeah, he only did.
My mojo running.
Yeah, he only did one album with Peeping Tom, and then promoted that and went on tour, and that was it. I imagine it's probably because he had like a bunch of different fucking hip hop artists and shit collaborating on there.
It was great. That was a great record.
Yeah, it's so weird, but I dig it.
And if they bring Jim Martin back, my head's gonna explode. I know it's not gonna happen, but if Jim Martin would possibly come back for one gig somewhere, you know what I mean? I would love that.
Yeah, I can't imagine seeing that coming anytime soon. Him and Mike Patton did not exactly end on the best of terms.
Yeah, it's more of him and Roddy.
Yeah, but
Jim Martin's a noted homophobe. We'll just leave it at that.
yeah, but
he said at one point, he said, I'd rather grow pumpkins than play in a band with one of them F words.
Weird statement. Oddly specific, but okay.
Right. Before we got one last thing to get to before we leave, they are going to retest the DNA of these criminals. We will finally get the final answer.
Yes, they are reopening the case of the West Memphis 3. They are retesting the DNA, and hopefully, after all this fucking time, we can finally, well, I don't know, I say we like we're involved, but we the people can finally prove that these boys that are now men who are wrongfully accused of a murder that they did not do.
Or did they?
Or did they? I don't know. I'm in the camp of like, no, I'm pretty sure they didn't do it.
I don't know. I'm finally realizing in my older age that I've gotten really worked up on documentaries, and I've quoted that as truths over the years, and then come to find out, especially like that Making a Murderer on Netflix.
Yep.
That guy's completely guilty, 1,000%. I mean, why else would a lady show up to a ex-murderer's house and not come home?
Actually, one thing that I stumbled across that made me realize that the possibility of documentaries are bullshit was, weirdly enough, I was watching a documentary on Let Me Kill Mr. Motorhead. And somebody was talking about how much he loved like World War II and collecting World War II paraphernalia and documentaries and books and shit like that. And he said that he was hanging out with Lemmy one time, and they were watching this documentary, and they were talking about this battle that happened. And in this documentary, the narrator said the name of this plane that was flying over, and it got shot down. And Levy just mutes the TV and goes, "That plane wasn't there." And he's like, "What?" He's like, "That plane wasn't there. That plane was nowhere near there." And he's like, how do you know that? You weren't there. How could you possibly know that? And Levy just goes over to the bookshelf and grabs like 3 different books and flips open the pages and say, "Here's 3 different references that say that this plane was in the complete opposite side of the country."
Yeah, and for those of you guys that think you can't get laid, Lemmy had so much pussy, he would rather read.
Yeah. Also, the other example of what we're talking about, Levy is ugly as sin, and that dude fucked thousands of women.
Because he's the ace of spades.
Yes, but anyways, yes. Back to the West Memphis 3. These poor bastards.
I hope they're guilty.
Why do you
really
hope
do? After all this time and all this bullshit, and I want all those documentaries to go, we knew it was bullshit the whole time.
I don't know. I think, to be honest, if they are found innocent, that is ultimately what should have happened, in my opinion. But what good would it really do? Their lives are already fucking ruined.
Well, I think they should be able to re-examine the fact that they can't sue the state.
Well, yeah,
because they signed the Albert plea where they can't sue anybody if they let them out of jail. They're still admitted that they're guilty.
I think there's one of, yeah. I think I think 2 of them, while they were in prison, they played. They promised not to sue, and they pled guilty. And there's one of them that is still in prison to this day, just purely out of spite.
So, yeah, I hope we'll find out this summer if they really did it or not. And then we'll finally be able to shutter this fucking thing once and for all.
I know. It's been so long, so many documentaries, music venues and raising money and all that shit. Like, it would be nice to finally put this shit to rest.
And what if they do find him guilty? Do we get to put him back in prison?
That's what I mean. It's like, I don't know what the end game of this is. What's the point?
I guess we just need to know. Thank God for new DNA evidence, by the way.
What do you mean?
I mean, goddamn it, you murder a fucking steakhouse manager, and then your cousin in Toledo did a 23andMe, and now my DNA is everywhere.
Yeah.
My DNA is not registered anywhere, but some stupid cousin or a family member did that stupid genealogy thing, and now you're sitting in jail.
Yeah, that's the time that we live in, and also why I never did that shit.
Oh my God. All right. Smoke session rolls.
Okay. We gotta read this off here.
Yeah, why don't you read it? 'Cause I can't see.
Okay. So let's see here. We got smoke session rules. Number 1, the roller. Focus level, Jedi Master. If it's not rolled right, we're not lighting. Number
I know
2
that
is
guy.
Yep. Number 2 is the snack guy. Brings enough food for a small army. You hungry? He already knows the answer. That's me. That's
He's
definitely
every
me.
stoner's best friend.
Yep. I always have the snacks. I know where to get the best snacks.
We had this guy that would never bring weed over, but he literally had a 7-Eleven in his trunk.
Yeah.
You guys hungry? What do you guys want? And we're like, I don't know, Snickers bar, this, and he comes out with like Cracker Jacks and like everything we ordered was in his trunk. He was just the best guy.
Yeah, that was me. That was my contribution to the smoke session. I always had snacks. Number 3
definitely is me.
the lighter thief has borrowed 17 lighters in his lifetime. Denies everything always.
Dude, when we were growing up, I would steal everybody's lighters so bad that guys would go out and buy lighters and write "I'm gay" on it. Lighters, they would make it so obvious it was their lighter that empty out your pockets, Johnny, and I'd empty out everybody's lighters at the end of the night. Just, you motherfucker. There was one day I remember having a box when I used to deal weed, and guys would come over to my place all the time. I had a fucking full box of Bic lighters.
Jesus.
I don't know what it is. I have a fear of not having a lighter. That one time I had to light a joint off the stove, you know? Or try to light a bowl off of the stove by lighting paper on fire and shit. It's a whole thing. But all right, keep going.
All right, number 4 is the philosopher. Solves the universe between hits. Nobody knows where the conversation started. That's also me.
That's a show.
Yeah, that is this show. And last but not least, number 5, the one who vanishes was here a minute ago. Now they're a legend. Texting on my way. They're not.
I'm a little combination of I guess number 3 and number 5.
I think 3, 5. And I'm definitely 2 and 4.
Oh god. You know, I get to the points too. It's like I'll get to a point at night. It's like, 12:30 at night, and I'll look around and go, this situation is not getting me late. I'm going home.
This place sucks. I'm going home.
Screw you guys. I'm going home.
Screw you guys. I'm going home.
Do you know who doesn't say screw you guys? I'm going home. Batman.
Yes, because every time Batman goes home, he just gets depressed and remembers his parents are dead.
For those of you who don't know, every Monday, me and Marco get together. We over on Marco's Twitch channel, Marco V193. We'll put the link in the description. I'm sorry, that was accidental. I want to pass on that one. I want to get out of jail free card. But anyways,
you get
Monday,
one.
10 p.m. Me and Marco, we're trying to save Gotham City.
Yes, Gotham is in complete turmoil, and we're saving it one ass kicking at a time.
So for those of you missed what happened last night, check this out.
You're his friend. You're basically his bro. So be a bro and beat his meat off every now and then. Suck off your best friend. Because if you don't, who will?
Okay, the fact that you haven't deleted this by now at this point makes me think you're trying to tell me something.
Beat his meat off every now and then.
That's just
Suck off your best friend.
God damn it, Rick.
How many times do I have to tell you to keep deleting this, Rick? That bit is done.
It was funny 8 bits ago.
It was funny 8 bits ago. If you do it one more time, it might be funny again. But then after that, delete it.
If you ever play that fucking clip, I see your paw over that. Don't. He just winked. He's not going to do it. All right. So if you guys, this is what you missed last night. Really, we didn't do that.
Oop, there's an informant down there. Time to kick some ass. Holy shit, it's Adam West. Running around Adam West Batman is one of the best parts of this game.
It really is. Oh, fucking cop syrup last night? What's going on?
Just once, I would love to see like a serious rendition of a live-action Batman wearing the Adam West Batman. That would be absolutely phenomenal. Like Batman's just doing shit like this.
Was I muted at this time? I must have been muted. Jesus, I'm sorry. Wow.
Maybe you were. I don't know. But yeah, there's nothing better than playing as Adam West Batman, and that the Adam West Batman is the best Batman. I don't care what anybody says.
I think if you play with the Adam with that skin, that you should be able to get the pow and the wow and the bam and the booms.
Yeah, that should be. There's got to be a mod for that if you play it on PC. There's got to be a thing that somebody made for that. Splicing vampire bat DNA with human DNA to cure deafness?
Doesn't make any sense. Since bats don't have ears, how is something without ears going to heal deafness?
Bats have ears. They literally fly around using sonar. They can't see. That's the thing.
Oh. I'm reverse stupid.
Reverse?
It's like when you think you're making a very smart point, and it's the stupidest thing ever. And you're all confident about it. Well, bats don't have ears. How are they going to cure it, huh? And you're like, dummy.
You really are the most confident retard I have ever met. I still stand by that statement, by the way. There's so many times I've heard you say shit where I'm just like, do you really just not realize what you just said?
Oh, I thought I was really proving a great point. Once again, Jesus Christ. You know, maybe marijuana does make you stupid. I'm starting to realize.
It might be a little late for that realization, but maybe.
And it didn't stop there, folks.
Oh no. No, keep going. Keep talking. I'm just focusing.
Oh, no, I'm just saying that your brain is dead while you're smoking, but it's repairing your brain.
Oh,
so when you don't smoke anymore, you become a genius.
So then what's... Have you ever tested that theory?
Yeah, I mean, I am so smart that I have to smoke myself dumb just to fit in with you. You know, commoners.
Oh, that's what it is.
Commoners.
You filthy peasants. You peons. You simpletons. You buffoons.
Humans with animal intelligence.
You wage slave cucks.
Smart dumb.
Smart dumb.
Smart dumb guy.
The smart dumb guy. Yeah. Johnny's a smart dumb guy. That makes sense.
I'm dangerous. I'm stupid, but I think I'm super smart.
That is dangerous.
Please, what are you
Fucking
doing
costume's still the best.
Bats? Come on. Don't lock me in here. I'll do anything. Want your laundry done? I'll do it. How about
Is your laundry done?
got it? I wouldn't like to be that guy.
I love the Joker.
He's great.
I should back away from the vault. I'll be too close to the black.
Honestly, the Joker, like, Out of the Arkham games that we have played, I think this version of the Joker is my favorite, only because he's a schizophrenic delusion. So he just keeps appearing and reappearing at random times just to talk shit to you. You know, he always just like, you crawl into a duct and he's there. He's like, so anyway, I was thinking about your mom the other day.
I would love to see a show with that Joker character, right? But like remove from Gotham City and put in the suburbs on like a witness protection program thing. And he's just got to like blend into real life again and be good.
So basically you want a TV show about Joker without his makeup trying to repress his Joker urges.
Yeah, say he's like living in a farm in Des Moines, Iowa.
So yeah, by day he's a farmer, but by night he's just like in the fetal position, cackling like a madman.
And every day, you know, he gets a little better. And then one day somebody cuts him off in traffic. He reaches into the glove box, puts the makeup on.
That sounds like a good premise. That sounds like a good premise for a Joker show, actually.
Yeah, I mean, let's think out of the box. Do we have to continue to go back to them old comics over and over again? Let's do something new. Let's do something fun.
They did try doing something new with the Joker, remember? And then they tried to make a sequel, and it sucked.
They should be putting out Batman material every 3 months. There should be cartoons and movies and TV shows, and everything should be Batman every day.
I actually heard that they're bringing back Batman the Animated Series.
Perfect.
Yeah, I don't know when that is, but I did see an article saying that they plan on bringing it back. So yeah, awesome.
The animated series has always gotten it better. It's just it's way cooler. I just feel, I don't know. I just feel more into it on the animated.
Yeah.
series.
Yeah, it was so cool. And also the animated series had a really good way of like introducing really dark themes and really dark subjects, but presenting them in a way that children can understand it without traumatizing them, you know?
Yeah, and they're not making it to sell fucking toys at McDonald's. You know? They're
No.
making a Batman show.
No, they wanted to make an actual good Batman cartoon, and it showed.
I mean, there should be Harley Quinn. There should be TV shows every week just doing weird shit with these characters out of character. We've already seen the character over and over again. Let's do something like, you know, Batman pissed off and he's up mowing a lawn because he lost all his money. Maybe Wayne got sued and they lost all their money.
I did see that there was one issue that DC released as like an April Fool's joke, but it was like an April Fool's edition of Batman, where it was an alternative universe where Bruce Wayne isn't Bruce Wayne. He's just some dopey fat Mexican dude who's obsessed with Batman as a character. And he just rides around on a bike wearing a Batman costume, and he just beats the shit out of people with a baseball bat and basically fights crime by beating people up with a baseball bat, and he is Batman. I'm like, that's fantastic, actually.
Speaking of people beating people up.
How many messages do we have?
Oh, this is the best.
Oh, it's Joker.
Two.
Bruce, this is your father calling. We had a talk, you know, about the dress. Next, new message. Bruce, this is your mother calling now. I just want funny, you know, because they're dead.
Okay, that was worth
my
it.
God.
That was worth sitting through all those messages.
That would be a great prank call show.
Oh my god, that was so fucking funny.
Oh.
That's one of those things where like it's not supposed to be funny, but that's why it's funny. Where it's just like, oh my god, it's so funny, because they're dead. Click. That's so fucked up. But oh my god, that's great.
So if you want to see more of that, you got to check us out live every Monday night on Twitch, Marco V193.
Yes, we'll be back for more Batman Arkham Knight. And there's still plenty of game to get through with Arkham Knight. Even if we do blast through the story, we still have a lot of the side missions, a lot of DLC, and I mean a lot of DLC.
The dick licking competition, for those who don't know what the DLC is.
Yes, the admission for that is $50. It cost me $50 for the dick licking competition DLC.
Who can dick lick the best?
The DLC.
That was something back in the day. That's gone. Calling somebody a dick licker.
Yeah, that's gone.
That was a big one in high school for me. Dick licker. Not because I licked a lot of dicks. I rocked right into that one.
Yeah, phrasing. You got to watch how you phrase things.
I was a dick licker kind of guy.
You were, huh? Especially in high school, eh?
So yeah, next week I won't try to kill myself before the next broadcast.
Yeah, I will commend you for actually managing to wake up from your stress-induced coma just in time to do the show.
Yeah, so I'm excited. Next week I decided that I'm gonna be a drummer now and a guitar player.
That's good. That is good. It's there's a lot of people that do that. Like Joey Jordanson, he was originally a guitar player before he became a drummer. That was a thing I stumbled across. He was originally the guitar player of Murder Dolls. That was the first band that he was in, was the Murder Dolls. He was originally the guitar player, but then when they were in the studio one day, they were just waiting for the drummer to show up, and he just, as the joke goes, drummers never fucking show up on time to show up to do the thing. So Joey went, okay, fine, fuck it, I'll do the drums. And it turns out he was actually pretty good on the drums.
The story of Pat Smear, and he said Pat Smear and Kurt Cobain
Mm-hmm.
past the dressing room, and fucking Dave Navarro was just fucking around on a guitar. They both look at each other and just shake their heads. And then later on, they ask Kurt, and they go, "Who's better guitar player, you or Pat Smear?" And he goes, "Dave Grohl."
Yeah.
He goes, we both looked at each other and goes, "How the fuck does this guy play guitar too? What the fuck?" I want to be one of those guys that play the guitar, the drums, and sing at the same time.
I could play guitar and sing at the same time. I don't know about drums. Drums is a little trickier, but yeah, I could sing and play guitar at the same time. And granted, it wasn't fucking easy. I had to practice, but I do try. But every time I show that I can sing and play at the same time, like people who don't know how to play music or how to play an instrument, they think it's cool, obviously. But anytime I show someone who could play guitar, it's like, oh, you could play guitar? It's like, yeah. And then I just start singing and playing a song. They go from like, oh, you can play chords. And then I start singing and they go, oh, fuck you.
Fuck off. Not that kind of guy.
Fuck off. You could do that. just immediately. It's great.
I was like those guys in the band that would like play the keyboards, play the guitar, play the saxophone, the trombone.
Yeah, the one-man bands. Yeah.
Everything. So
yeah.
Okay, so the show's basically almost over. So I want to end it on just one thing tonight.
Okay.
What kind of drums should I buy?
Okay.
We already
that's
figured out to be a cool guy and play guitar, you have to buy a Les Paul.
Mm-hmm.
There's just no other cooler guitar than a Les Paul. Now, you can shape ones, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I'm big shapes and all that. Yeah, whatever. I kind of pigeonholes you into
Yeah.
metal geek guy. You know, guys that play shape guitars get laid less than guys with Les Pauls.
Okay. Well, in order for you to be a cool drummer, that means you're going to need as many auxiliary percussion instruments as you can, and only use them for like 5 seconds in the entirety of your set. And by that I mean you gotta have like cowbells, multiple toms. You gotta have that weird cup symbol that's upside down of your ride cymbal.
I don't even know who that is, but yeah, we got to get that.
Yeah, you gotta have that. Double bass, obviously.
Okay, 2 bass drums or a double bass pedal?
Either way, you're gonna need a double bass pedal.
Okay, so maybe I don't know. I don't like the 2 bass drum look. It's too metal.
I mean, yeah, you can get a double kicker for 1 bass drum. That is a thing. It's just that when you have double bass drums, it's just better for recording or for live performance, because then you can have 1 bass drum coming from right and another bass drum coming from left. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just want to get it for a workout and to just beat the shit out of something and not hurt myself.
Okay, well, you don't need a cool drum set for that. If anything, you just need a drum set that you can beat the shit out of until you figure out what you want to do. So what I would recommend for you, my friend, is the old tried and true Yamaha. You could never go wrong with Yamaha. Is it the best? Is it the best musical equipment out there? No. Is it the cheapest? Also no. That's the thing. Yamaha is just good enough to where you could figure out what you need and what needs to be done.
Okay.
And also, but
let me stop you there.
Okay.
I got approved for $8,000 Guitar Center credit card. So money's not an object.
Interesting. Okay.
No payments for like 90 days or whatever, interest free, whatever. I got a good thing going on over there with the financing. So I pretty much will get whatever I want tomorrow.
Okay.
But I'm thinking Yamahas are cool. I know Yamahas. I went and looked at a bunch of Yamaha guitars one time.
I get
those. Literally, the $120 Yamaha guitars played better and sounded better than the $3,500 Martins that were in the special room.
Yeah, Yamahas
really well put together instruments.
Yeah, Yamahas are solid as fuck.
Super precision instruments. They're so good.
Yeah.
What cool guys ever played Yamaha? You know what I mean?
There's a lot of cool guys that started out playing Yamaha. That's the thing.
So, I'm just thinking Whitesnake. Fuck that.
Well, one thing that I know about drums is that for some reason, I can't name you any other brand of cymbal that exists other than Zildjian.
Yeah, you got to buy Zildjians. I mean,
you need Zildjians.
That's just, if you're not playing Zildjians, you're just not a real drummer.
No, you need Zildjians. I'm trying to think, like, it's been a long time since I've been on a drum set, but I'm trying to think, like, what is it that you could possibly need? Because all you'd really need is a hi-hat, snare, floor tom, bass drum, double kicker, maybe maybe 2 other toms, and then a crash and a ride. And then everything else after that is just auxiliary percussion, flavor, bells and whistles. Get a fucking I see drummers that have like, they have this fucking big ass drum set behind them. They have like a fucking gong behind them. And then off to their right, they have wind chimes that they just run their stick through. It's just like, why?
Because you got to play Wanted Dead or Alive by Bon Jovi.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah. Just in case someone wants to hear Bon Jovi, you got to have wind chimes.
Okay, so I think at DW, those seem to be the hot drums that everybody owns.
Mm-hmm.
I thought they were American made, but they're actually Roland owns them now. So that's not
Well, that sucks.
weird. That's weird, right?
Yeah, that's weird.
I hate Roland. I hate that fucking company. I hate their shit. Like every time I got anything Roland recording wise and shit, it's like, dude, I don't need to fucking work for NASA. I just need to record some shit. I don't need 18 buttons and presets and you know what I mean?
Right.
Boss
Okay.
and Roland just overcomplicates everything.
Okay, well then, I guess if money isn't an issue, then I guess what I would recommend for you then is think of some drummers that you, not that you want to copy, but you know, like that you want to emulate, the music and style that you would like to emulate, and just see if they have their own like signature drum sets or anything like that. But instead of getting their signature drum set, you just go like, oh, so and so has for shits and giggles, he's like, oh, so this guy plays Yamaha. Okay, well, I have $8,000. Why don't I just build my own Yamaha drum set that's loosely based around these specs? You know what I mean?
A lot of my favorite drummers play Tama, Lars.
Lars is one of your favorite drummers.
I'm just thinking who's playing Tama. All the metal guys play Tama. Cool
Mhm.
guys. Faith No More. He plays Yamahas. Okay, I'm buying Yamahas. That's it. I made my decision. Yamaha it is.
Yeah, you can never go wrong with Yamaha, dude.
Somebody says Ludwig. Oh, I never thought about Ludwig. Yeah. Bonham?
Ludwig's pretty good too. Yeah.
Pearl. No.
Pearl.
Pearl's for queers.
I've had hit or miss with Pearl.
Pearl's for queers. I've never liked guys that play Pearl drum sets.
The only time I've ever played a Pearl drum set was because it was in some dude's basement. You know what I mean? It's just like I've never seen a professional play a Pearl drum set.
Pause Reality says that it's been brought up to him that he should be play one of those Roomba drums, the steel drums.
Oh, steel drums. Yeah, steel drum actually seems like a really fun instrument to play.
Dude, he lives in Florida. If he went and just sat outside on one of those like touristy spots and just sat and hit that thing with a mallet all day, he'd make thousands a day because they sound great no matter what you play. You don't even have to play songs. You just hit it. It sounds awesome.
Do you know how you make a steel drum?
Well, I watched it on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 electric company where they grab a 55-gallon barrel.
Yeah, they literally grab like an oil barrel and they turn it into a fucking steel drum. That shit's crazy.
So pause. I guarantee you get yourself a steel drum, get yourself some fake dreads, and get you one of them like weird, Jamaican hats things.
Yeah, the Rastafarian beanie.
And just hit the thing and just scream, "Yaman, Yaman!" You go out and do that 20 minutes a day. Probably come home with $100.
Yeah, learn how to do some covers of some radio hits on the steel drum. People will just throw money at you.
Learn some Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh my god. So yeah, I'm thinking Yamaha, just because of the Faith No More connection.
Yeah, Yamaha or Ludwig. I'd say those are pretty solid choices.
And I'm gonna get a big kit.
How big are we talking?
I'm talking like bass drum size. I want like a 24. Big. I want big bass drums because I'm a big guy, you know?
Right.
I want to look like it's a regular size bass drum.
well, yeah, but especially when it comes to a drum set, you got to have a set that's comfortable. It's got to be your size, you know? Because I don't know how many times I've sat on somebody's, like you go to see somebody else's setup. You're like, hey, can I play on your drums? They're like, yeah, sure. And I go to sit on the seat, and I'm like, okay, I guess I'll just scooch the seat forward and lower the seat and lower the whole fucking set. Okay. You know, it's just like you really do need to have those like measurements and specifications so the reach is proper, you know.
Yeah, I've always had guys ask me to play the drums, and you go back there, and it's always this rickety seat. It looks like the thing's
Yep.
going to go straight up your ass.
Yep.
It's moving, but I can't play on anything else. What, you want to stick this thing to go up your ass eventually?
It's the same thing with your headphones, though. Like when you get new headphones, you're just like, this doesn't feel right. Same thing. It's just like my ass has gotten so used to sitting in that chair, it doesn't feel right.
Oh my god. Pause Reality says he can stage name is going to be the Red Rocket.
Red Rocketer.
Rocketeer.
Rocketeer.
Go out
Red
with
Rocketeer.
fucking long fucking red dreads. Put like an Irish flag around it, like a tube.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I'm from Ireland, man. Yeah, I played the tubes.
I moved here from Ireland and then I learned how to play the steel drums.
And I've kind of figured out there's zero talent needed to play the bagpipes. They play the same thing every time because that's the only thing the bagpipe does.
Well, actually,
AC/DC.
Bagpipes are actually really complicated. I've tried. I got my hands on bagpipes once, and it was a lot more complicated than you'd think. But do you know what the original purpose of bagpipes was?
To warn something about war, wasn't it?
Not warn necessarily, but you know, have you been to Scotland?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you know how Scotland is just nothing but rolling fucking hills.
Yes.
And rocky terrain. It's just fucked. And so what the bagpipes were for was like, yes, it was a musical instrument, and yes, it was it was a Scottish tradition and all that. But what they would use the bagpipes for was basically, imagine that you were the English or some sort of foreign entity that was invading Scotland, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's just nothing but rocks and rolling hills and mountains, and you're just crawling through this mountain of rocks and bullshit just so that you could even figure out where the hell you are, what the hell is going on. And you enter this chasm, and then all of a sudden you just hear this ungodly noise surrounding you of just like you can't fucking think. The noise is bouncing everywhere. You're surrounded. You're like, what is even happening? You know? They're like, that's a great idea, actually.
You should see these guys. They completely taken over Boston right now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they're having the time of their lives. Playing the bagpipes in the street, just like you said. Like, yeah, the neighbors are like, there's bagpipes going. It's 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah, I can't even fucking think. I can't hear myself think because of the bagpipes.
All of the bars, literally around the stadium that they went to the other day, the baseball stadium there, literally ran out of beer.
Yep.
Because these Irish people, there's guys pounding 23, 24 beers and walking straight. They're like, this American beer is bullshit. It got nothing in it.
Have you ever, I don't know if this is a thing in your area, it might be more of a local thing, but you ever heard of a thing called the Highland Games?
Yes, I think so.
So it's a thing that's in Scotland, but it is a thing that they do in America in some certain pockets of the country where it's like the Highland Games in Scotland where you can compete into these games and feats of strength if you want to, but it's also just like a big gathering of people to show off their Scottish heritage and learn more about Scotland and stuff like that. And I remember I went once, and they have this competition where they have what's his name, David Burns, the Scottish poet and author.
Okay.
They had a competition for anybody to read David Burns in their best Scottish accent, and they had judges to determine who had the best accent. And there was one dude who went up there, and he sounded like fucking perfect, like verbatim, like perfect Scottish accent. And the guy hosting the competition went up to him and he's like, "All right, I'm gonna ask you a question, and I'm gonna need you to be honest with me. Are you from Scotland?" And the guy went, "Yep." And he's like, "You came all the way from Scotland just to come here, and you wanted to participate in the Scottish accent competition?" He's like, "Yep."
I won. didn't I?
Yeah, and and then the host was like, "You know what? I can respect it. You literally came all the way from across the ocean and across the country just to come here. I will allow this." And sure enough, yeah, the Scottish dude won. And so he got first prize. And so first prize, you got to pick anything that was in the prize pile. And they just threw like a bunch of like gift cards and toys and like, you know, like a bunch of other shit into this pile. And, you know, first place got to pick. And the Scottish dude, like, just went up to the pile, grabbed the bottle of whiskey, and just walked off like a boss. Like, didn't, like, no victory speech, no thank you, no nothing. Just took the bottle and walked away. Never saw him again.
God, what a great group of people.
I know. The Scottish and the Irish, they never cease to crack me up.
Just the joy they brought to Boston this year is incredible.
I know, it really is amazing.
It's like they revitalized Boston again.
Yeah,
weird.
Yeah. People
Everybody in
at
love
Boston.
them.
Yeah, people at Boston finally remembered where they come from
And what they're about. Drinking,
What they're
having a good
about.
time.
Yeah.
Just rooting on your fucking favorite team. You know, you forget how important soccer is around the world. To see all of the millions of people that are coming into our country.
I know
Other
the
than
World Cup.
pandemic stuff, but it's awesome to see them here.
Yeah, I mean, the World Cup is literally going on in our own country, and I couldn't give a single fuck. But the one thing that I do like about it is that it's bringing all of these people. It's forcing all of these people to come to America, like a legitimate reason to come to America, and they're starting to realize why Americans have such, you know, why we hold ourselves in such high regard and why we love America so much, you know?
Yeah, and for those of you that don't love America, you're taking it for granted. Enjoy what we have. This is peak. We're at peak right now.
Yeah, you really don't know how shit the rest of the world is. You really don't.
Like I've said it a million times. I've been around the world 3 times, and every single time I'm at a place for a day, I'm like, this is pretty cool. Second day is like, I can't stand this place. I want to go home. This is horrible. Everywhere. The closest place I've been to where I was like, oh, this is cool, I don't mind staying for a while, was Canada, but that's just USA light.
I remembered you saying Poland was fun.
Yeah, Poland's always fun. Another fucking drug, hot women secret.
Yes, but that's a great place for its own entirely different reason.
You know, and then Polish girls, they do it anally because they always do everything backwards. Hey, honey, can we do anal tonight? And you got to do it in the vag. All right. I'm too stoned. I'm turning blue. My blue material's starting to come out. But like I said, some of these shows, tonight's show just fell in our lap. All of this cool shit. Faith No More coming back. Bunny now. Bunny single. I'm going after Bunny.
Yeah, a popular musician died. The president almost died again.
Super terrorists are in Nebraska.
They're super terrorists with C4 strapped drones in Nebraska.
Yeah, I'm going to give it to that guy. You know,
He tried.
If you told somebody that the mastermind that's going to kill the next president is in Nebraska, everybody would laugh at you.
Actually, you know what? If somebody would have told me that the next person to try and kill the president was from Nebraska, I would have laughed at them. It's like, what do you think this is? 1862? Fuck off.
What are they going to get him with a pitchfork?
Yeah, they're going to throw a pitchfork at him? What do you...
Run him over with a John Deere tractor?
Yeah. They're gonna trample him to death with a horse. They're gonna draw and quarter him.
Shove corn cobs up somebody's ass.
Yeah.
Ooh. About as scared as getting beat up from a guy to Nebraska is a guy wearing flip-flops. But that's for a whole other show.
Yeah, well, it turns out he's not beating you up. He's gonna send a drone with C4.
God, that's scary.
Yeah,
I knew this was coming.
of
I never
course.
said it out loud. I'm like, why? I always sat and just looked at a drone. And I'm like, boy, it'd be pretty easy to just strap a dynamite to that.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I've already seen videos of people who strapped a gun, just like a 9mm pistol, to their to their drone, and somehow programmed it and rigged it to just fire it on command. Like, yeah, you got a flying gun now.
Jesus Christ, we're gonna have to put on our fucking anti-gun suits.
Isn't that what a bulletproof vest is?
Yeah, exactly. Drive our cyber trucks around.
Yeah, everyone's driving Cybertrucks and wearing bulletproof vests because we're scared of drones going haywire and blowing up and shooting us. We are turning into cyberpunk as the days go on.
I'm just gonna sit back and smoke some weed and enjoy it. Nothing I can do about it.
Yep. Yeah, until the drone comes to blow up my house, I'm just gonna keep smoking.
And by the way, spend 3 minutes of your time on politics, and then spend the rest of your life not thinking about it.
Yes. Yes.
Actually, think about, you know what? You know when you should think about politics? On election day. The rest of the year, who gives a fuck? Nothing you can do till the next election. No matter what they're doing, there's nothing you can do to stop it. They're going to do what they do.
Yeah. Yeah. Once you've casted your vote, it's already too late. The damage has been done.
All right, before we go tonight, anything before we leave tonight?
Shit,
I didn't know we went this long. God damn it. I thought it was doing good.
No worries. I guess the only thing left I'll have to say is, well, like you said earlier, don't forget to check us out on Monday at my Twitch channel at MarcoV193. But I have a bunch of other stuff that I stream on there, either by myself or with my other gaming and streaming buddies on there as well. But just in case those of you refuse to go on Twitch for whatever reason, that's fine. I have a YouTube channel at MarcoV with 2 E's 193, where I am very slowly but surely making compilation videos of streams that everybody else missed. And also so that me and Johnny can have some recollection of what we streamed. Because much like this show, usually around the 2.5, 3 hour mark is when we go like, oh fuck, what are we even doing anymore?
Yeah, we got a good strong 90 minutes of material, and then it goes off the rails.
Yeah, then it gets a little off the rails. But yes, but right now I am working on a playthrough that me and my buddy did of Resident Evil 5, which will be coming out soon. But while you wait for that, why don't you go see some of the other things that me and Johnny have done, like our playthrough of Dead Space, Mass Effect, and the 2 South Park games, The Stick of Truth and The Fractured But Whole, which, by the way, Johnny, have you seen that yet?
I've not seen it yet, but it's in my queue.
Okay. I'm curious. I'm debating whether you should just watch it on your own or if we should save it for another watch along, because it's like that's the only one we've got, though. I don't know if we could do an entire show just on that. It might be something that we could do later on.
I mean, that could be one we pause though too a lot. We could stretch that out for 3 hours.
Maybe we'll figure it out. We'll talk, Rick. You'll figure it out.
Big shout out to Pause Reality. Thanks again for being the best third mic. You should get a trophy for that. We're nominating you for best third mic.
Yeah, Rick, can you send Pause a trophy?
Or at least maybe send him a trophy and some Kit Kats. Everybody loves a Kit Kat,
Yeah. Who doesn't like Kit Kats?
Maybe we should get a Kit Kat giveaway going here. Get some fans interested.
Yeah. We just gotta wait. Yeah, we just wait until October rolls around and we get a bunch of those giant Kit Kat bars.
Tonight for the 4th caller, 1 Kit Kat bar.
You get 1 Kit Kat bar signed by me and Johnny.
And big shout out to everybody that made this possible. Our friends over at Alien Head Pizza.
Welcome to Alien Head Pizza, where every slice is an adventure. The pizza is incredible. It's out of this world. All right, team, let's make these pizzas stellar.
Affirmative. Initiating cheese nebula formation.
Great job, Watt.
Gratitude. Efficiency optimized.
This place is amazing. And the pizza looks incredible. One Cosmic Supreme, hot and red. Alien Head Pizza. It's a whole new universe of flavor. Cheesy and delicious. The cheese pull is insane. You gotta try it yourself.
God, that's
Hey, producer Rick here. Just wanted to say thanks for watching and listening to the MHH Network, to all our followers, haters, and occasional viewers.
Be sure to like, comment, and follow, as if you don't already know how the internet works.
Want to see more? Of course you do. Look up Johnny and Marco using the tags on screen. Podcasts, Let's Plays, music, and more. Thanks again for watching, and we will see you next time. Okay, Johnny, let's go home.
Rest in peace. Sad.
Yes. Sad day. We miss you, Rick Jr.
I want to thank everybody, for our occasional listeners, everybody listening tonight. Good night, everybody. I hope you, tomorrow night, I'm going to go dirty, baby. Tomorrow night live, Johnny gets dirty.
Don't miss out at MHH Network on Rumble. Only on Rumble and
Only on
Twitch.
Rumble, because I have to go only on Rumble, because tomorrow night's going to get dirty, baby. Midnight, it gets dirty. Dirty do time, baby.
The best time.
All right, that's all we got for you tonight. I want to thank everybody for chilling like a villain.
We would say chilling like Bob Dylan, but we're not fans.
Yeah, and we ain't spilling the beans, because you know what? We're not snitches around here.
Snitches get stitches, and I've got plenty of those. Thank you.
Maybe we should do a show where we go 4 hours and we're just so high we just talk nonsense.
Maybe, yeah, we should do that. Like one of these days, we should do an episode where we just keep going until either we tap out or our technology does.
There we go. All right. Good night, everybody. Thanks, bro.
Rolling in, Marco in the cockpit, Johnny at the wheel.
You know, even though you only made this song for our Mass Effect episode, this song is still a fucking banger.
It really is. It's got a good riff.
It does. Even though it sounds kind of goofy out of context, it still fucking works.
All right, brother. We will see you next week. Same time, same bad channel, Monday, 10 p.m. Michael D wanted to go.
We're going to be cracking some skulls as Michael Keaton Batman.
89 Batman, baby.
Left side clear, every bad guy knows the end is near. Oh, we came to play through the storm and the fire and the breakaway. Oh,
Yeah, I've done a couple of 24-hour smokes before.
when the night gets long,
Did it once, smoke twice. After that.
to the storm, Marco and Johnny on the soul. To the storm, making the universe safer.
Why is this chorus so catchy?
You know, it's stupid, but it's so good.
That dream gets blown away. To the storm,
I like the backup.
Yeah.
big ship shake, but they never back down, never break. Side by side with a grin and a shot in the wild, I drive. Now, one more mission and the next attack.
Yeah, I gotta say, out of all of the AI songs that we have made on the MHH Network, I have to say the one that I made for you and the King of Idaho has got to be the best one.
Yeah, that's like. It reminded me of playing like the MTV exclusive from the 80s with a video, of course.
Yeah, I've said it before. I think that music video might be the greatest thing ever made with Sora.
I think it's the greatest thing done for a while. 1, 2, 1, 2. That's wild.
Alright, have a good one, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your week. We'll catch you next time.
Bad times. Same bad channel.
Peace.